Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on a swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Cerveza crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back now again. Raze, Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on a swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Cerveza crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back now again. Brooklyn, New York. Raze back live again. Tell her bros, tell them pros, tell her haters, tell a friend. Bring the smoke, we ain't scared of you mofos. Head on a swivel, beware the motos. Travel news, smoke lives is lit. Cerveza crew in the building, who the with? Raze, reporting live from his mama's basement. We monetize, even the lives you can't say shit. So grab a beer and enjoy the show. We the travel space kings, ready, set, let's go. Raze. Back now again.
What up? Raze back live again on this Tuesday night live stream. What is up? We are back because, guys, we have a couple of stories to talk to you about tonight. Yes, it has happened again, guys. That scopolamine out there inside Colombia has struck again. And I have a video to play for you guys. It shows the two passport bros who were with four beauties out there inside Cartagena. And it will show that the unfortunate guys were indeed hit with the scope and robbed by the beauties out there. We're going to get into that. And you're going to tell me what they could have done better out there inside Cartagena. And also, guys, we got to talk about this New York City migrant crisis. The migrant crisis is a huge story. It had a huge effect on the election and the Hispanic vote also in this election. And that election is still hot. So we're going to talk about that some more tonight. I'm going to open up the panel if you guys want to come up here and discuss it. I have a couple of videos to show about the migrant crisis. Also, will there be mass deportation as Trump promised? So that's another thing. Also, I've seen New York City Mayor Eric Adams. He got into a testy back and forth with the press today. So I'm going to play that for you guys. And like I said, do you want the migrants kicked out of New York City? And is Mayor Adams trying to vie for a presidential pardon? Because he made some statements today that's pretty much saying that he's rooting for Trump, actually, to deport the migrants out of here. Or really not really deport the migrants, but he is rooting. I'm going to read to you a couple of articles. But how y'all guys doing? Let me see who's in this building on this late night. Shout out to Tim Howard, says first, the mega moderators in the building. Salute to you, the mega moderator. I'm just having a couple of beers, guys. I'm having a couple of beers right now. Shout out to Tim Howard is in the building. He says hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yes, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. You know what I'm saying? We have a great time over here. I'm gonna drop that link for you. Anybody that want to come up here and give their opinion of what's going on out there. I got a couple of beers right now. Late night, couple of late night beers right now on this Tuesday. Of course, I got my Coors Light. The mountains are blue. The mountains are blue. The mountains are blue, guys. How do guys keep getting hit with that scopolamine, guys? It's like I don't know. We just did a video on it the other day. Two white guys got hit with the scopolamine out there, and now this happens to two brothers. They were looking like they were about to have a good time, but that scopolamine got them. And I'm going to get to the article and the video and everything. But shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, it feels good coming on again. We went live already twice today, so third time's is a charm, right? Man, shout out to everybody. Let me see who else is in this building. Shout out to you, Tim Howard, the mega moderator. Salute Bandana Travels. Gotta know how I move. Yo, Bandana, you're out there inside Cartagena right now. Bandana, you Something Like Smoke. Who else is out there? Who else is out there? God damn. Smoke told me earlier who else is out there. But you, Something Like Smoke. Who else? Man. I think Free Society. Yeah, so if V Spells got out there, I think V Spells went too. Yeah, the Four Horsemen. So y'all guys, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. I see you guys are protecting yourself from that scopolamine. You're not having no problems because you know how to move, Bandana Travel. Shout out to you and your channel, by the way. This guy be dropping some Cartagena videos, guys. Subscribe to this guy's channel, Bandana Travels. And we got Extreme Traveler with the $1.99 donation. He says another one. Oh yes, and another one. Like I said, we just did a live the other day about it, and a couple of other guys got hit with the scopolamine. Like I said, shout out to DC Born Rob for doing that story, the Colombian guide, Mid-Tuition. I don't know how guys are missing it. I don't know how guys are missing the fact that them chicas, some of the chicas will slip that scopolamine inside your drink, guys. Just a never-ending story, guys. I'm going to read to you how they met the chicks and where this incident happened out there inside Colombia, Cartagena. And you be the judge, guys. I don't know. Let me see. Like I said, shout out to Extreme Traveler with the $1.99. I appreciate you. It's 2 beers right there. That's enough for 2 beers right there. Let me see. Oh, Style King is in the middle. What up, Style King? How you doing? How you doing, Style King? Good to see you again. Salute those Raze more problems in Colombia. Salute. You was there. You was in Medellin. You didn't get scoped. Style King, where you at now, Style King? It's been a while since I've seen you, bro. It's been a while since Raze seen you. I haven't seen you in a while, Style King. I haven't seen you in a while. So how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. You know, hopefully all is well with you. You know, damn. In that Florida Evans voice. Salute to you, Wallace Fuller. Salute to you, Ozzy. Salute to you guys. Keep getting hit, man. Keep getting hit. And I seen the video. I seen the ladies in the video. They look good. They look good now. You know, of course I blurred out some of it, but you know, but if you look at the raw footage, this was from an original newspaper out there inside Colombia in online site, and they showed the video. You know, they showed the video of the females getting into the elevator with the 2 brothers. I don't know exactly where the 2 brothers were from. They were from USA, but I don't know what city they're from. Maybe, you know, is Brooklyn in the house? Yes, Emmanuel. And salute to you, Ozzy. Yes, we are in the house, in the basement. Emmanuel Jeter. Raze back live again. Stay high. Here we go. Again, y'all, CTG Policia. The guys who get scoped never tell us that they wake up with their cheeks hurting too. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. It's our 3rd live of the day. 3rd live stream of the day. But hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. You know, let's hope nobody gets scoped and wake up with their behind hurting CTG police. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hope they just wake up with maybe their wallets empty, right? No laptop, and that's it. And no behinds hurting CTG police here. Come on, bro. God damn it. The Black Ace is in the building. Salute to you. Salute to you, the Black Ace. I'm just chilling. It's Tuesday night drinking a little bit, something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop that link for you guys. If you guys want to come up. I'm not going to be on too long tonight, but we got to talk about that migrant crisis also. Colombia is madness, says base pill clips. Like I said, my guy, Bandiana Travels, he's out there right now. Like I said, V Swells, oh man, the travelers out there, you know, my guy Free Society, he's out there. You know, he's been out there with me to Punta Cana. He enjoyed himself. You know what I'm saying? So we got some guys smoke, some they smoke, they out there, you know. But it's a way you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? These brothers, unfortunately, they went the wrong route as far as picking up the females. You know, I think you have to really get the females from out the clubs. You know, you go to the new delirium spot where that's at. You get the females out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read to you how these brothers. You know where I'm going with this. How these brothers got their dates for the night. It was 2 versus 4 guys. It was 2 versus 4. 2 brothers versus 4 chicas, and the chicas look good. You know, the chicas did look good, man. This is not a case of the chica, you know, everybody be like, oh, there's some ugly chicas. Nah, those be some decent chicas, you know what I mean? Decent looking chicas. Shout out to you, Ajima's World. Salute to you. Raze, was it the Pookie who was flashing his fake gold chain that got robbed in Colombia? No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. That was another one. That was the other day. That was when the motos rolled up on them inside Cartagena. I don't know the exact area, and they tried to snatch the chain. Let me see if I still have it real quick. Let me see if I have it saved up here. Let me see for you guys. For anybody that missed that one, this was the other day. Let me see. Out there inside Colombia. Let me see if I have it. If I still have it. Here you go.
The club like that. Yeah, there we go again, man. Come on, man. Hey, he gonna bring that shit back around here. Come on. Hey, let's start moving this way. Start moving this way, though. Come on. No, he ain't take it. No, good. Good. Not a fact, fuck that. And we can go.
Yeah, so that was the other day. That's the gold chain. I keep telling you guys, do not wear the gold chain out there inside, you know, Cartagena or Colombia in general, or DR in general. DR anywhere in Central Americas, you know, South America. Don't wear that. Don't take the jewelry out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're lucky that one was a snatch and grab, you know, type thing. You know, there's no need, you know, don't do that. I see the other guy, I think he had like Versace on, wearing that out there. Man, make yourself a mark, man. Make yourself a mark. And you know, that could have went really, really bad right there. You know what I'm saying? Good thing that the moto did not have a gun. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to do a grab, you know, and ride off. You know, so yeah, so that was that one. This is going to be a different one. Ajima's World. Salute to you, Emmanuel Jita. Salute. How you doing? Bums full, wallets. yo, wallets empty. Yo, you funny. Y'all guys are funny. All right. What up, Aubrey? How you doing, Aubrey? Ever blessed? Shout out to you. I'm gonna drop that link for you guys to come up here. Salute, BK. Salute to the illegal immigrants that turned out in Mexico. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. Where's Gil, aka MMA fan? Yeah, he was here the other day. He's back. He showed proof of life. Ajima's World. Gil is alive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Raze. Salute to you, Bits and Pieces. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I don't know if you guys are drinking tonight though. It's a Tuesday night. but I sure am. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to you guys. You know, yeah. So it wasn't that one. All right, yeah, guys. So let me get into this. And shout out to everybody. Hit the like button as you guys come in. I know it's late, but hit that like button as you guys come in. Let me get into. All right, we talk about we did the robbery in Cartagena first, because you know these are the two guys, and they were getting this was inside the Marbella area, out there inside Cartagena, and the video was going to show that they were getting inside the elevator with four chicas, and you're going to see the chicas leaving with some bags. Like I said, I blurred some stuff out, but you could go to the original Colombia website if you want to see the non-blurred version. But you're going to see the chicas leaving out with book bags and stuff, and it's gonna show the actual story, and I'm gonna read to you what happened in the story. So here's what happened inside Marbella with the two brothers out there inside Cartagena. There you go. So y'all have y'all have a picture of what happened right there. Two unfortunate brothers, and I'm gonna read to you exactly what happened. Let's play it one more time. Yeah, guys, y'all see the two brothers out there, man. They was smiling. They was looking like they was about to have a great time. But then all of a sudden, boom, hit with that scopolamine, guys. Hit with that scopolamine. Let me get to the article. Let me see where that article at, so I can read to you exactly what the article says happened. And I'm gonna read some comments from some of the people out there inside Cartagena. Let's see. And this is from Aunt Noticias _ Colombia. This is on Instagram, but they have a website also, and that's where the video is at. If you guys want to, I see some people saying they want to see the faces. If you want to see the females' faces, you go to the antnoticias.com, but you go to their Instagram version where they have the full video of the females and their faces. Like I said, they look pretty good. They look good. You know what I'm saying? Now I know people's asking why I blocked the faces. I was like, well, because I know you guys don't care. You guys don't care. You guys gonna go out there anyway, and y'all not gonna remember these girls' faces. So I mean, I block out the faces because really they haven't been arrested or not like that. So this is pretty much the guy's word against the female's word. So they haven't been arrested. So I just decided not to go ahead. I decided to go ahead and blur out the faces because, like I said, at the end of the day, when you go out there, y'all not gonna be looking out for these girls anyway. So let's see. It says on Sunday, November 3rd, around 9:37 p.m., two American tourists invited four women to an apartment in a building in the Marbella neighborhood. I know where that area is at in Cartagena. According to the report, the women were reportedly contacted through a dating app. And now, guys, that's where that's the rub right there. Remember earlier I said, if you want to pick up some of these chicas, you need to go to Club Delirium. Club Delirium out there with Side Cartagena, and pick them up. You know what I'm saying? Because really, you know, them girls are more than likely not going to try to drug and rob you because they want to go back inside the club. And if you report that some girls drugged and robbed you from inside some of those clubs out there, the owners of them clubs are not going to let the girls back in, and them girls need to make money. You know what I'm saying? So unless it's just going to be like a one-off type thing, they just go there one time and get one score. But if you go on Tinder, you have to look at the U.S. State Department's website, and they tell you to not use the dating apps in Colombia, not just in Medellin, but everywhere in Colombia, including Cartagena, Santa Marta, Barranquilla, wherever you go, Bogota, Cali. Don't use the dating apps, guys. I don't know what would possess these guys to use the dating apps. I would like to interview these guys one day so I can get a read on what they were thinking. Did they know about the dating apps warning by the U.S. State Department? Do they watch DC Born Rob? You know what I'm saying? Do they watch Intuition? Do they watch the Colombian Guide? You know? But let's see. All right. So they contacted the girl through the dating app, and it says security cameras captured the moment tourists and woman entered the elevator. In the images, one of them jumps inside the elevator, apparently to distract them, while the men appear relaxed and smiling. Yes, they were smiling, that's for sure. They were smiling. Hours later, the tourists reported not remembering what had happened and suspected that the woman had drugged them with scopolamine to rob them. When checking their belongings, they noticed that they were missing several valuables, such as high-end cell phones, computers, iPads, and jewelry. All right. Nearly 2 hours after entering, the women were captured leaving the building, one of them carrying a backpack that allegedly belonged to one of the victims, apparently loaded with the stolen items. So that's what y'all was watching in that video, guys. They were leaving, and you see the bags. They had bags, and they got away. So they got, as DC Born Rob like to say, they got. The two brothers got, and I'm just hopefully they're okay. So, and these are some of the comments. These are some of the comments underneath the post. It says, so they're serious. They're laughing. So a lot of people don't have really pity for the guys getting drugged out there. What a pity with these denies. Well, they came out general. The pray piece. Well, some of this is the translations, guys. So it's good that this happens to them. Let's see if that sex tourism in the city ends. And some people are laughing. They should also implement an exit order for people who are not registered as guests. Let's see what else. Who sent it? They're laughing. Keep giving papaya. Many of the tourists come to do more damage to Cartagena. It's good they come get their bad time. They like the pod. That's what they come to. Who think these women are little angels? Question mark. Now we have to give them security? Question mark. Hey, you bring a stranger to your apartment. What are you waiting for? Remember, these are translations, guys. So and more people are laughing. Somebody asked what building was it in. They love Gerardo's broth. I don't know what that means, but this is like a translation, guys. So and what did they expect if that's what they come to look for here? Security rule: take the girls to the motel, whether tourist or native. You lose less if you don't take them home. So he's saying take them to a motel where your stuff is not there, guys. So those are just some of the comments we got. I mean, like I said, it's a never ending story, guys. Let me get to some of your comments that you've been posting. It's a never ending story, guys. Never ending story. You Tinder. You gotta stay off of them dating apps. Yeah, guys. So what do you guys got to say about that, man? Like I said, man, the using them dating apps, can be a problem, guys. All right. So you laughing? Delete the video. Don't want to cause it to delete the video. Just going to Colombia is crazy. These ninjas took 4 back to the Airbnb. Hey, they took 4. They took 4 back to the Airbnb. I don't know how that became 4. They got them off of Tinder. So it's not like they were in the club and met them in the club and they all decided to come. I don't know what negotiations they made to bring 4 from Tinder. I guess it was 2 at first, and then the other 2 said, let me bring a friend, or they just brung the friends. You know what I'm saying? Those jewelry again. Yes, play dog. Yes. Okay. Why do you block out the women's faces? Yeah, I explained that already. Like I said, you could go to the original source and see the video. Mike C. Ajima's World with the super sticker. Salute to you and your channel, Ajima's World. Thank you for that. That's 5 more beers for Raze, guys. Thank you for all the donations to the Raze Fund. I highly appreciate you. Ajima's World for that, and everybody who has been coming through the Cash App also all week. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta know how I move. You know what I'm saying? Gotta know how I move. What are you gonna do? What do you Azima? You love you some Medellin. I don't know how these guys keep getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Man, I would never bring them back to the Telly Airbnb, rent an SUV instead, and just drive to the Telly Airbnb so they know you legit and handle your business in the whip. Raze, I got a question for you. If there was 2 men, not one of them couldn't have said I felt tired and I think I've been drugged, or did it hit them at the same? It hit him at the same, the Las Vegas sport. That's a great question. It hit him at the same time. And thing is, especially when you're drinking, sometimes, if you're drinking with your boys, sometimes you might fall asleep from the alcohol, you know what I'm saying, on your boys. You ain't gonna say, well, I think I'm feel drugged. You just get knocked out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even if it really wasn't at the same time, your boys see you knocked out, he might just think you got drunk. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he not really if he don't know nothing about the knockout drug out there, scopolamine. See, I don't know. We would have to talk to these brothers and ask them, did they hear about the knockout drug scopolamine? And if they did, why did they think it was wise to go on a Tinder app of all places and bring 4 girls to your spot? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, so many questions we need to ask the Las Vegas Sports Talk. That is a great question. You know what I'm saying? I would never bring them back to the Telly Airbnb, rent an SUV instead, and just drive to the Telly Airbnb so they know you legit and handle your business in the whip. So you saying, oh, do it in the whip. Oh man, brothers, we can't still. All right, but this is brothers, we can't still going out like this in 2025 game mode. Yeah, no, we can't be going out like this, brother. You know what I'm saying? We can't. They got man. At DC Born Rob like to say they got, and it's. Oh man, hopefully they're doing well physically. Base pill clips. Who takes 4 chicas back to the B&B in Colombia? They do. Them did that. Base pill clips, not Raze. I didn't do it. Them did that. You know what I'm saying? Them did that. You know what I mean? A Spirit Airlines said they flew with us. What word? Spirit Airlines. Oh no, you playing around, Spirit Airlines. That just you. Nah, Spirit Airlines playing around. He playing around. Mm. They got though, man. I mean, I don't know, man. They got, man. Let me say, shout out to Jr. Hernandez. I think personally, why do many people getting robbed? Because what they hear, what Pastor Bros be saying. Why do many people getting robbed? Well, like nowadays, these days, Pastor Bros be saying that there is scopolamine out there. People are getting drugged, and not just Pastor Bros, just in general news. The U.S. State Department, Colombia itself, they do reports on it all the time. But I guess these two brothers didn't see the reports. They did not see the reports, and that's what a female is banking on, that they're not aware. And them girls look good. I mean, I'm telling you. I say pound for pound, the best looking girls in the world, according to what I see in person and to what I see on YouTube. Shout out to guys like KBS Travels, you know what I'm saying, and those type of guys. And for what I see in the videos and in person, I believe they even look better than the girls in Brazil. Now I know some people love the Brazilian chicks, but for me, pound to pound, for what I see, it looks like Colombian chicks got them. You know what I'm saying? You know. Black travel space is wild, says literally enlightened. Oh man, Christmas Liz did a video with barbecue. Question mark. I need a Raze report on the situation. Yes, I'll do something about that. Because Haiti now, y'all just seen, they were shooting at the Spirit airline flight in JetBlue. So in the USA, they have stopped flights into Haiti for a month. Only a month though, but they have banned flights going into Haiti for a month. The FAA have grounded flights. No more flights into Haiti for a whole month, guys, because of the bullets that were flying. They had to reroute that flight. They were trying to land in Port-au-Prince, but it said they had to land inside Dominican Republic instead because of the bullets that were flying. Now, they don't know if it was like on purpose or it was just a shootout, what I'm saying, between gangs or whatever. But yeah, they wanted two each. They wanted two each. Oh, Ozzy says, yeah, they wanted two each. They wanted two each. Yeah, well, yeah. Stop focusing on the dating apps or at fault. It's not the apps. It does not matter how they met the chicas. They were going to got either way. Well, I would say this. Well, the dating apps make it more easier for a criminal female to get at you because they got it set up like that on the dating apps. And like I said, you could just go to this U.S. State Department and they say it. I think, from my experience, picking the girls up in the clubs would be much safer because the girls need to go back into the clubs, for the next day and when you're not there. So I don't think a lot of them girls are going to try to drug and rob you from inside the club, because if the owner of the club get word that they did that, they're going to be banned from the club. And how are they going to make money? You know what I'm saying? So I think the girls are rather pull that stunt off of Tinder, off of Tinder. So follow I mean, if you're going to go out there, you're going to try to date as safe as possible. You would not use those dating apps. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just too many. It's too many. Like the last people that were in the elevator that got drugged and robbed, they were from Europe and dating app, and and that was in Brazil though. You know what I'm saying? That was in Brazil, dating app. That's what they get for being greedy, says Jonas. Oh, he's saying the four girls. Wallace Fuller, a good one. Love Florida Evans. The Bugal again, Play Dog. The music. Never let your guard down, folks. Nope. Raze, I'm on a plane right now, leaving Colombia. All right, so you just left out of there? Did you see my guy Bandana Travels out there? Shout out to you. Colombia is still the best tasting country on the planet, Shiny says. And like I said, they got the best looking females in my book, from what I see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they really do. Wife beater and a do-rag is crazy work. They flew with us, Spirit Airlines. So yeah, I was thinking first, Spirit Airline. I was thinking you were saying that you were a passenger on, and you seen them on this is Spirit Airlines. You're saying they flew with. Oh man, yo, you. Nah, they probably took JetBlue, bro. Yeah, they took JetBlue. They ain't take you. CTG Policia S mongers got to build their immunity to this. Start drinking scope shakes every morning. Yes, y'all funny. Y'all are funny with the jokes right now. Shiny is in the building, laughing. Anonymous laughing. Adric Hopoy says, "Yo, base pill clips." I'm gonna drop that link, guys. I'm gonna drop that link. If you scared, get a what's that? What is that? Is that that's a puppy? What is that? Is that a puppy? Yeah, that looks like a puppy. Yeah, people don't understand that destroyed most of these countries. People in the United States complain about inflation, but it's really hurt places like Colombia. Easy E, Eric Terry says, okay, yeah. Inflation is hurting the world. You know what I'm saying? So you get a lot of desperate people doing stuff now. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to protect yourself, though. You know what I mean? I am going to be in Medellin this Thursday. Gotta know how to move. Yes, Carnell, Mudro, have a great time out there. I see the Mitsubishi guys is about to go back out there. So shout out to you. Hopefully you have a great time. Um, you know, and so this Thursday you're gonna be out there in a couple of days. So shout out to you. Brazil got the yams. I got the yams. But Colombia got the sweet potatoes. You know what I'm saying? They got the sweet. Spirit Airlines, we not effing with Haiti right now. They're going through it, says Spirit Airlines. Okay, Spirit. Okay, I understand. Spirit, I understand your concern, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, you did get your plane shot at, when you're trying to land in Haiti, Spirit Airlines. I understand. So you're not going there for a month. I understand, Spirit. Okay. Eric Terry, good point. We have it so good compared to the rest of the world, as he says. Americans and Europeans are a target when they step off of the plane. Okay. All right. You get robbed on the street also, says yeah, well, we did that video yesterday and I showed it today. If you're wearing the gold chains, that's for sure. If you're wearing the gold chains, Ken Patmore, no snitching if you get scoped, part of the game. So you're saying it's just part of the game. You just gotta take it. Just take it. It's not perfect here, but we are recovering faster than most countries in the world. Why don't guys just ask to check these chicks' purses? The scope is right there. Interesting. But then that'll really kill the mood, wouldn't it? CTG Policia, that would really kill the mood, I would think. You with the girls, now you telling her to open up a purse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that seems like that'll really, really kill the mood, I think. Y'all black brothers need to support Haiti. They have nice parts and beautiful beaches too. Well, I mean, if I'm taking a plane into Haiti to support it, but they shooting at my plane as I'm landing, I don't think, and they got to reroute the plane into the DR. I don't know how I can support it if I can't even land. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. I can't even land. I've come bringing money and gifts, you know what I'm saying, to hand out in Haiti, but they shooting at my goddamn plane. You know what I'm saying? They shooting at my goddamn plane. Oh man, we did that live stream earlier. They shooting at the plane. They shooting at the plane. 2 jets from U.S. Airlines struck by gunfire over Haiti's capital. Yeah, we try to fly in there. Say yeah, we're gonna support the Haitian economy a little bit. But we trying to land a plane, and they shooting at the plane. Hey, Jaron, I tried. Jaron, I tried. I tried to fly in there and support, but they shooting at the plane. They're not letting me land the plane, Jaron. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. I'm going to drop that link for you guys. You want to come up here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, Americans and Europeans are a target when they step off. All right. And well, when they step off the plane, how about when they sitting on the plane landing in the Haiti? They ain't even step off the plane yet. They about to land. They trying to land, but the bullets come flying. What the hell is going on out here? Let me see. I think Brazil and Colombia have best looking black woman. Yeah, well, yeah. Good evening, Raze in chat. I'll be going to Medellin, Colombia in April, hoping to meet up with a lady friend. Yeah, you mean you're fine. You'll find a lady friend, all right. You know what I'm saying? You're fine. You're fine. Lady friend. Just watch your drink. You know what I'm saying? You straight. You know what I mean? Style King is in the building. I'll be taking flight soon. Had to get my Airbnb together. Where you going, Style King? Let us know where you going. Just tuned in, says Auto Will. Salute to you, Auto Will's in the building. Shout out to Auto Will. Jaren, my Haitian friend, do go to Haiti. Why the hell would I go there? All right. And grow up when your parents sent you to Haiti. It was a punishment. Ouch. Ouch, man. Jaren Leonardo, you are aware of this Afro Brasilia by the name of Regina Pinheiro? Ryan knew how to move. Ryan. Oh, Ryan from earlier. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah. Man. Yeah. We did the live stream earlier on Ryan. Um, yeah, Ryan faked his death and got out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? He faked his death. Yeah, that was an interesting live stream earlier. You remember Ryan faking his death? You know what I'm saying? To go be with a chica, well, not a chica, but some Asian chick. You know what I'm saying? I just got back from Cartagena yesterday. It was Independence holiday weekend. Yes, I did see Sin City did a live stream walking in Hatsamity during that Independence. Shout out to Sin City. Yes, Sin City is another one that was just out there inside Cartagena. Melvin Riddle. Mr. Miyagi's in the building. Why is it that none of these channels ever discuss travel credit cards? Crypto lingo. I mean, you could name some travel credit cards right now inside the chat. I post them. You know what I'm saying? If you want to discuss travel credit cards, go ahead. Put about 5 in the comment section, and I'll highlight it for you. Crypto lingo. The auto will salute to you. Still need to network with you, big player. That's correct, at Jaren. There are so many stories about people getting drugged over there. Barbecue is wilding. Like I said, but to be fair, I don't know if these gunshots were meant for the plane, though. You know what I'm saying? Because there have been reports of warring factions over there at that airport in Port-au-Prince, and sometimes I guess the plane is landing, and sometimes they get hit. You know what I mean? So they discussed it today, USA and the FAA, and they decided, look, we don't know if it was intentional or not. We are not sending planes over there for another month. You know what I'm saying? All right, hit me up on the Discord. Names and spaces. Ryan ain't right. Yeah, Ryan faked his death, guys. Ryan faked his death. That was wild. Rolando G. Yes, I heard about her before. Okay, cool. The auto wheel. All right, so you're talking to each other. Yeah, guys. Like I said, so they banned the flights into Haiti for a whole month. Like I said, once again, shout out to you, Ajima's World. So I'm gonna drop that link, guys. And also, guys, before I drop the link, I'm gonna play for you something, because there is a migrant crisis out here inside New York City. And Eric Adams is going through it right now. Eric Adams is going through it. I'm gonna drop the link. You guys can come up and talk about the Colombia thing, or you can talk about the Eric Adams, the migrant crisis. Shout out to everybody watching in this late night live stream, and thank you for the super sticker. I'm getting me some more beers right now. Hold on. Yeah, when will these marks learn how to move? T. Williams asks. Yeah, guys, but like I said, man, I don't know, man. Hopefully the brothers are okay. Hopefully I could talk to them one day on the screen, and they could tell us what they were thinking when they got them four beauties out there inside Cartagena, and they got scoped, you know what I'm saying, and robbed. But now, guys, I've been asking this question for a while. Is New York City Mayor Adams vying for a presidential pardon from Mr. Donald Trump? As you can see the headline right here, courtesy ABC News, Mayor Eric Adams urges President-elect Donald Trump to fix the border. This is a Democrat, but this Democrat, he's going to have to go to trial for corruption in April of 2025, right? So he's still the mayor, and he has been being nice to Trump, and Trump has been being nice to him. Now they're stopping the migrants from getting that $350 a week, you know what I'm saying, that they were giving them on the debit cards. And now, Trump and him has been talking and friendly, and the press has been asking Mayor Eric Adams about his talks with President Donald Trump. So this was today. Mayor Eric Adams urges President-elect Donald Trump to fix the border. And it goes on to say, President-elect Donald Trump said he is going to crack down on undocumented workers and says that includes mass deportation. So guys, I believe he's going to do those mass deportations. New York Mayor Eric Adams says he does not support mass deportations, but made it clear on Tuesday in a press conference that the immigration system is broken. The mayor said he is willing to work with the White House to try and fix it. The questions have dogged Mayor Adams for the past 7 days, okay? Nearly 500,000 undocumented immigrants are in New York City, all right? Some have lived here for decades. All right, so that's one of the articles, and let me see what this one. And this, like I said, is Mayor Adams setting up for a pardon? You know, because just in case, I think he probably believes they have him dead to rights. A lot of his administration have been resigning. Mayor Adams out here in New York City because of the whole, Turkey, situation with the donors and the Turkey paying for his campaign, his mayor run campaign, and that's illegal to do, and they have indicted him, the feds, and that trial is set for April 2025. But of course, President-elect Trump, once he's swears in, he can pardon Eric Adams. He can pardon him. So it says, all right, and this is something big right here. This is something big. That's why I keep going back to this. Pardon me. Does he want that pardon from Trump? Look at this. Look at this. This is from the New York Daily News. New York Mayor Adams blames Democrats' far left agenda for Trump's growing support in New York City. Like I've said the other day, Donald Trump lost New York State by only 55 to 45%. So he got 45% of the vote in New York State, and I believe he got something like 47% inside New Jersey. That's huge for a Republican president. So, and Mayor Adams, who is a Democrat, said, look, the far left agenda is the reason for Trump's growing support in New York City. So he's calling out his own party. He's saying, look, we're going too far left. And I think I said that the other night. I said, look, I think the Democrats are going too far left, too loony, too far to the left. And it goes on to say, this courtesy of New York Daily News, Mayor Adams said Tuesday that Democrats have themselves to blame for President-elect Donald Trump's growing margins of support in New York City, contending that their embrace of a far left agenda is backfiring on them. Do y'all guys agree with Mayor Eric Adams? Is the Democrats' far left agenda backfiring on them? Even if some of you guys are Democrats, can y'all agree with Eric Adams that the far left agenda of the Democrats may be a turnoff for people that swing a little bit left, but more center left? Do you believe that he is right? Does Mayor Adams have a point? Adams, a conservative Democrat who often clashes with members of his own party, offered the analysis after being asked in his weekly briefing whether he was surprised by how much support Trump received in the traditionally deep blue state. So there you have it. He said, look, Democrats, he blamed the far left. And this is Mayor Adams, and I said, is this a plan to get a pardon? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is it a plan to get a pardon? He's, oh man. Adric Hopoy says Adams ain't never lie. Yeah. Man, oh man. I'm gonna drop that link for you guys. Deport them all, says Mike C. Deport them all. Deport them all. Okay. All right. Let me see. What else they say? There are great hotels. Okay, so first, before I read all that, New York almost flipped red. That is crazy, Adric Hopoy. That is crazy. That's the closest it's been since 1992. Adric Hopoy, for a Republican in New York State. Don't feel bad for Adams because he don't care about Americans. He needs to go to jail. But yeah, like I said, look at the screen. Pardon me. This look like he's playing nice with Trump right now. He wants that pardon. That's for sure. The auto wheel, Andrew Yang needs to distance himself from the left-wing pundits. Okay, yeah, Andrew Yang, shout out to him. I remember him. He ran for president before. A conservative Democrat. Yeah, that's what they say. Adams ain't ever lied. There are great hotels and apartment suites near the Santa Fe Mall in Medellin. If anybody that wants to go there, Mayor Adams just keeping it real. There are plenty of Americans who need jobs. We don't need more people. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me go. Let me see. All right. Yeah. Mayor Adams probably going to jail anyway. He helped immigrants and forget about poor Americans. Adam, Ajima's World, sincerely salute to you, to OJ. Okay, they're talking to each other. Mayor Adams trying which side? Mayor Adams trying which side went Trump win? Okay, yeah. So I'm happy I moved to a red state. New York will never flip red. John, well, it's getting close. Trump got 45% of the vote. Trump got 45% of the vote, guys. I'm telling you. And Hispanic voters were 45%. In New York State, he got 45%. So Hispanic voters for the entire election was 45%. And this is why this election, got a lot of people scratching their heads. It really do. And let me see what else I have in here before I drop this link for you guys to come up here. Stay up here a little bit longer. Like I said, now this was Mayor Adams earlier today at the press conference. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. This was Mayor Adams today at the press conference. When asked about Trump and the border, he got a little testy with the person that was asking him.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you? Two questions. First, you've predicted that mass deportations won't happen in New York City.
You said, I'm sorry.
You have predicted that mass deportations won't happen in New York City.
I predicted that?
Yes, you've said that they won't happen here.
Okay, I don't know about predicting, but go ahead.
Do you think that they will happen here?
We're going to do everything possible to make sure that people are treated in a dignity and humane way that we've done for these last few years.
Okay, so then my question is, how can migrant New Yorkers be sure that they won't happen here, given that ICE can make arrests in New York City without police cooperation? And then the second question is, why should New Yorkers, including migrant New Yorkers, trust that you will advocate for them with the new Trump administration, given that you have a personal stake in winning the president's favor?
Okay, a couple of things. Do you think every New Yorker believes there should not or should be mass deportation? Do you believe every New Yorker believes that?
No, but you have said you don't think there should be.
Yeah, but you said, how can I advocate for New Yorkers? So I should only advocate for one type of New Yorker or all New Yorkers? So I should only advocate for one type of New Yorker or all New Yorkers?
Well, that's tough. I don't think you can advocate for all New Yorkers.
Oh, really? Okay, so which New Yorker I shouldn't advocate for? The ones that agree with you or disagree with you?
Well, if you believe there should be no mass deportations, how can people believe that you will advocate for that with the incoming Trump administration?
Yeah, but you set up a question, and this is very interesting, the question you set up. So there's certain New Yorkers I shouldn't advocate for?
I'm not sure that was my question. My question was, why should New Yorkers trust that you will advocate for them with the administration?
Let's go back again. There's some New Yorkers, there are people who stop me on the street and says, I voted for the president and I believe there should be mass deportation. There are people stop me on the street and say, I believe it shouldn't be mass deportation. So what one needs to do is have the ability to sit people in the room and come up with real solutions. That's what I've been doing for 3 years. And so for you to state I'm trying to cover someone's favor when this is what I've been talking about since the beginning of my administration, that we've been in this problem. And even prior to that, I've been an advocate to deal with immigration issues. So this is not about trying to get anyone favor. This is about making sure we treat this city and the residents of this city in a humane way, and that I listen to both sides. That's the difference between being a mayor and someone who could just give opinions. I got to listen to all New Yorkers, not just the one I agree with or disagree with. That's what it calls when you're representing the entire 8.3 million people.
There you have it right there. That was the presser earlier. And they were pressing him, you know what I'm saying? They like, I think the media, they don't like him being so cozy up to Trump with the whole immigration policy. He's like, look, I was talking about immigration before Trump was even elected. I'm not trying to curry favor with Trump, because people, I mean, look, I got to think, pardon me, he wants that pardon. We know that if he gets convicted. But he's like, look, I'm not doing this to curry favor with Trump. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about migration before, and he said earlier, before that, the Biden administration, that's why they, went after him with the whole Turkey indictment, you know what I'm saying? And now because, so yeah, I mean, I can see why he needs Trump on his side right now. But he was going back and forth. He had to smoke with the media. Let me drop this link for you guys. I'm not going to stay up here too much longer though. But I know it's late. So I'll let you guys, if you guys want to comment on this, should the migrants be mass deported, back? You know what I'm saying? Do you want the mass deported back? Do you believe Eric Adams is trying to set up a pardon for himself? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. New York City King says, get the lights up. Yes, get the lights up. Get the lights up. Get them goddamn lights up, says New York City King is in the building. Eric Adams with the smoke. Yes, Eric Adams did bring the smoke. He brought the smoke. You know what I mean? Let's peel it back. Eric Adams, King of Delphinus, says, the only major city that has a Republican mayor is Dallas, and that's only because he switched parties. When looking at the map, Buffalo, Albany, Rochester, Syracuse, and New York City are blue, and they hold most of the population despite everywhere else is red, John says. Fair enough. I just think the term is hilarious, almost as if they are sitting on the fence. I've heard a moderate Democrat before. Let me see. Yes, hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. I just dropped a link. Anybody want to come up here and discuss this? Should the migrants get deported back? Is this a play for Mayor Adams to get a pardon? And also, if you want to discuss the scopolamine out there inside Colombia incident, you can. There is a reason why California, Chicago, and New York are the hardest hit cities with crime since the migrant crises, and it's because they don't work with ICE. Yes, it's sanctuary city. More than migrants are going to be deported. DACA, anchor babies, and people that overstay their visas are going to. Okay, I bet the crime rate in red New York was crazy low compared to blue New York. Okay, so all right, we got a guest in the back right now. So we got Leonard Royce is here. Let me move that out the way. Let me see. Salute, Leonard.
Hey, the old man Chicago, Shady Grady. Now, Lori Lick 'em down. She looked like Grady from Sanford and Son. She gave the Chicago police direct orders. You will not assist or help ICE unless they call in a 10-1 call. And a 10-1, that's when they need every law enforcement person available because something serious that went down.
Right.
That's what Lori Lick 'em down was on. And that ain't gonna happen this go round because they so doggone mad that, in Chicago, man, folks is upset.
They upset. So Leonard, so you're saying that now with this news of the Trump mass deportations, how would that Trump mass deportation look? What is your guess? How is this mass deportation? How is it going to look? A bunch of ICE agents rounding up. I know you just said that. They said the Chicago mayor said.
Yeah.
Now I would think Mayor Adams is going to give permission to ICE to round up people now in New York State, in New York City.
Yeah,
Now you're saying
that's
the
what I
Chicago
figured.
mayor not going to do that. Yeah.
Eric Adams, because they really tried to do him dirty.
Right.
They really did. And then Trump said, look at what they're doing to him. I was like, okay. So right then, they became allies on the low. You know what I'm saying? So Eric Adams is going to roll with it. Now, Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, he ain't gonna be with nothing, but he ain't got no damn choice in the matter of anything because you got so many black folk in Chicago that voted for Trump that showed they doggone ass what's up. See,
Right.
'cause it's like this here with the in Chicago, right? They got schools that they closed, public schools that they closed, talking about we can't afford the maintenance.
Right.
And then they redid them and moved migrants in those schools, and all of them are in black neighborhoods. You know, Old
Right.
Block,
Got you. Got you.
Inglewood, where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Woodlawn, all over. You know, the hood basically. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they ain't having it.
Yeah. And Eric Adams pandering for a pardon. Diddy has a free bed and cell waiting for him. Thank you for that, Green Beans. Yeah, and like I said, shout out to everybody watching right now. Do you believe Eric Adams is pandering for a pardon, Leonard?
No, he ain't pandering for a pardon. He know he got one already. See, he didn't say nothing about Trump. Trump mentioned him first. So you know he's already on Trump's short list for, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign these papers. So he ain't got the doggone be under no type of indictment charge, after indictment, because they gonna do it to him.
Right.
They
Yeah,
gon'
and
they gon'
yeah.
they gonna do the brother.
They got him dead to rights. I heard audio and stuff of what the feds had, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think they got him dead to rights for the whole Turkey thing. So, but he
Hmm.
can get a presidential pardon, and
Yeah.
you know
And
what I'm saying?
with Trump changing everybody that's running everything federally, those charges might just go away.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He might just get everything to go away. Like they're talking about, okay, he's supposed to go to New York like the end of this month, Trump wise, right? To face charges for the conviction for the 34 felonies, right? They could try that, but the first thing they're gonna hit them with is, okay, you're gonna stand in the way of the transference of power in this country for president. Y'all willing to do that?
Right.
See, and they gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be eek, ak, ork, ah. Yeah. See,
You
so,
guys should have voted for Kamala. you had no had no interest in voting for her, right?
oh, me, hell no, I mean, it's just some other things we can, I can get with her, but voting for her, no, and it ain't because she was a woman.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're trying to say that
It ain't had
Hispanics
nothing to
voted
do with her
because
being
they
a
didn't
woman.
machismo and they don't want. That's more disrespect right there. That every she didn't win because she was a woman. So man.
Yeah, it ain't had nothing to do with her being a woman. It's to do with her being a goofball. It's
Uh
like
huh.
this. Now, Raze. If you ask me, yo, Leonard, hey, where you at from Chicago? In Chicago, what neighborhood? What hood you came up in? And I tell you, well, I was raised in a middle class family, and there was some working people, and I admired working people because they're working people. And see, what was yesterday could have been tomorrow, but it wasn't because what's tomorrow could actually have been yesterday. You be sitting there like, you know what? I didn't ask you none of that. I just asked you a simple question and you couldn't answer it. That's what lost her the election.
Okay. And Easy E, more than migrants are going to be deported. DACA anchor babies and people that overstayed their visas are going to. So do you agree with Easy E, Eric Terry, that it's going to be DACA anchor babies and people that overstayed their visas, they're going to get deported? Or how's it
Nicki
going to be?
Minaj need to be concerned.
Oh. All
She's
right.
42 years old. She ain't never tried to do no citizenship paperwork.
Right.
She
Yeah.
need to be concerned.
None of those
Now,
cities are
now,
even in the
did you
top
see? Did
25 of
you
highest
did
crime
you
rate.
see the dude that's supposed to be the deportation czar? When the white woman asked him, well, what about splitting up families because of the deportation thing? And he said, we could deport all of them together.
Mm.
I'm like, damn. He just said right there, anchor babies don't count. You can't stay in this country because you came here illegally, got your little woman pregnant, and you got a child. That's an anchor baby. That don't count. Take your anchor baby back to where you come from, and when your anchor baby reach the age of 18, your anchor baby can come back to this country.
Right.
See, that's how
Migrant
that goes.
will cause a decrease in wages for entry-level positions in these blue cities. All right. They will cause a decrease in wages for entry-level positions in these blue cities. Cryptolingo says. Let me see. Raze, why you always hiding the faces of the criminals? Well, I've been always gave my explanation of why I blur out the people because the females they're not arrested or nothing like that. So it's the guys said that they were drugged and robbed, and the girls we seen the girls with the backpacks. We did see them, but they weren't arrested. They're still out there, and like I said, you guys don't care anyway. You guys are still gonna go and get with any beauty. You can see the girls from that video. If I show their faces, you guys that go out there to Cartagena, see them girls that was in that elevator. See them on the street at the clock tower and pick them up anyway. Y'all don't remember those girls' faces, so there's no point in me actually showing the faces. Like I said, unless that was if that was a police blog or something, I would. But y'all don't care. They need to start working with ICE and deport them on first-time offenses. Arresting them and letting them go was laughable.
No, they
Black
need
people.
to just straight deport. And see what they don't realize is the regular citizens in these high crime blue cities like Chicago, where I'm from. The National Guard is going to be there patrolling the city, not in
Mhm.
a police aspect to do arrests, as a crime deterrent.
Right.
Oh, Trump finna get out. They gonna be. I'm like, yeah, pop some shots at them National Guard members. See the difference between them niggas on the street and them National Guard folks is anybody wearing that camouflage uniform, they know how to put doggone 3 shots inside a quarter.
Right.
So be that motherfucker if you want to be that motherfucker. You going to the upper room, you want to meet Jesus, play that game.
Black people should never want immigration until they get you mean reparations, lamb 14. Okay, so all right, stop and frisk and broken windows was in effect in red New York, which lowered crime after Dinkins and Cuomo underachieved, says the auto whale. And fellow folks of color still say Trump's presidency is going to be not a good 4 years. It's going to get worse. Why do black folks is fear mongering and saying this? Leonard expect us to know what he mean. Guilty mayor just using migrants for a pardon. So you agree with the with this right here? He's using it for the pardon. T. Williams. Okay. He's using the
When
migrants for a
Trump
pardon.
mentioned his name first, right? When Trump mentioned his name first, see how twisted the nigga mind is?
Right.
Trump mentioned him. He didn't mention Trump,
Uh-huh.
but the nigga mind gonna twist facts to say, oh, Eric Adams, he trying to suck up to Trump. But
Right.
Trump said his name first. Ain't that a bitch?
And
Like I said, I you know, I know how the nigga mind works. The opposite of mine. So it's easy for me to decipher that shit.
right, and
When
problems of
stop and
practice.
frisk, he's talking about doing executive order and making stop and frisk the law nationwide
Right.
by executive order. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see how
See,
that play out. I know that's normally states normally implement that. You know, we know
yeah,
Giuliani
but the
did
thing
that in New
is,
York.
as president, he can implement that, and then he can declare martial law. And
Right.
what he's working with right now, he's Republican. The Republicans own the Senate, and they're about to own the House of
Oh, that's breaking news. They did get the house. They got the house
They
today.
got the House. Okay,
Yeah.
so
They
now
yeah.
all three levels of government is
Yes.
Republican run. Man,
Yes.
Trump finna run. Wow, the first 2 years
And the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court.
and the Supreme Court. So that's a fourth level. Man, Trump finna run buck wild on their ass.
Well, let me ask you this. Does that mean the Democrats messed up so bad, did so poorly the past 4 years that they did so bad, the people, the majority of the people, he won the electoral college and the popular vote, said, look, we're going to give all the power to the Republicans in all branches of government. That's how bad the Democrats did.
That's how bad they did. You had Obama.
Well, no,
Uh,
let's stick with this administration. Let's stick with
no, but that's the thing.
Kamala and
Now the thing about this is the Obama 2.0 administration.
right. Yeah, but we just
See,
came from a
now
Trump administration, and then so what did Kamala and Biden do that changed what was going on with the Trump? Now, because Trump was there for 4 years, so he was at the Obama, so he changed a bunch. He reversed a lot of Trump Obama stuff when he was in there. Trump did so.
right.
And now I know there was the worldwide pandemic, which but what did Biden and Kamala do to be so bad that the public decided to give the Republicans everything?
Well, from the black side, first and foremost, they doggone took back that doggone the money from the HBCUs, and you got college folk that said that's a lie. I'm sitting here like, y'all had unlimited funding under Trump, and now you gonna say you didn't, and
Mm-hmm.
Biden didn't take it back? See, that's how brainwashed they are. That's how the nigga mind work. See,
Well, say
so
Negro, say Negro. You know, you don't want to keep saying that
well,
word. So
Negro.
much.
That's how the
Negro, yeah,
Negro. That's how the
yeah.
Negro mind
All right,
works.
yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, okay, you know, it's proven the most trusted, Negro network, CNN. Conservative Negro News even said what Trump did for the HBCUs, and they argued against it. I'm like,
All right,
okay,
and not just the black. Let's say not just black. Let's say all of USA, not just the black. We talk about Hispanics. We're talking about whites, Asians, everybody. He won a popular vote. So not just black. The black. What about the whole USA?
well, the whole
Why?
USA.
Why did
First,
the whole
first
USA
of
vote?
all, you got the Latins. They were looking at. We are trying to do and have done done things the right way to be citizens in this country, and they just coming over here and they're taking the jobs that we've had. Okay, they're not happy with that. White folk are looking at the fact of the stock market is going down, the prices are going up, the economy is in the tank, and that's the same thing with all people looking at, hey, and even with the doggone, I guess the Chinese food restaurants, they got like a whole network they do because I all of a sudden they were not making sweet and sour pork no more. I can't get sweet and sour pork.
Right.
No
Okay.
Chinese restaurant I go to, I'm like, did all y'all stop? Are y'all network? Like nobody is making this anymore? That ain't no accident. You go to get a haircut, they want $60 for a haircut, and I can't hate on them for wanting to charge somebody $60 because the prices that went up so high for everything else, they still got to feed themselves and their children and their family and pay bills and get gas and this and that. So all the prices done went up.
Right.
So people are like, man, that's some bull. The barbershop, man, first you was doing haircuts $15. Now you want doggone $45. The haircut quality ain't changed. It's like, yeah, but electric then went up, rent then went up. Yeah, I know some folk in New York, they paying $5,000 a month rent, and it's like some of them looking at it like that's cheap. I'm like, that's cheap rent? Yeah, I live in Manhattan. Then you could tell me, Razor yourself, is $5,000 a month rent in Manhattan? That's cheap rent?
Yeah, they that's I remember rent in Manhattan was like $1,000 coming up, 1,000, 1,200. That was back in the that was like 15, 20 years, like 20 years ago
Yeah,
though.
but I'm just saying
It was
right
like, oh,
now.
Manhattan, you go to
So
Manhattan, you gotta pay $1,000, you gotta pay 1,500, but now like it's up to five, it's like 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. I mean, it's madness.
yeah, okay, so dude wasn't lying to me. You said that rent is $7,000 and $8,000 in Manhattan.
Depends on where you at, yeah.
Yeah, and dude, cause like I said, homie was like, man, I found this spot, man, this 1-bedroom spot. Man, all they want is 5 G's a month. Man, I'm good right there, man. I caught a bargain. And I'm like,
You said
you
a
caught a
bargain, right?
bargain for
He
five
must be in the
thousand
Trump
dollars a
building.
month?
Yeah, they have some ridiculous high price buildings out there. I mean, not all of them is like that, you know what I mean? But it'd be like,
I
you find
know,
like
but
2,000, 2,500. If you want to do in the projects out there in Lower Manhattan, they got some, but you had to go on the list also. Or some of them they got like $3,000. But you got, it's few and far in between. Trump probably has sympathy as a corrupt individual himself, and having the mayor of New York in his pocket, says the lovely problems of practice. Shout out to you, problems of practice. Shout out to you. How you doing? Hope all is well with you, problems of practice. Kamala's campaign was nothing more than a money laundering scheme. Kevin Romes, men calling Kamala a goofball when comparing to Trump. Oh, compared to Trump. LOL, Judge Joe Brown. Oh, you saying you Judge Joe Brown? Lotion Leonard is back. Risky. Shout out to you, Chip. This old guy keeps looking older and older each time he goes on a panel. So he's saying he said you're looking older.
I'm supposed to look older. I'm over 60. What I'm supposed to look, 20? Make some shit make sense, Negro.
Yeah, and I the only one that has noticed this. Oh, it's all right. Judge going to
Yeah,
deport
I
Floyd.
mean, I got a great grandchild now. My ass is old.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
talking 3 generations of Leonard right here.
Yes, and we're gonna keep up with the Floyd situation. I know they saw about he went to court today, I think. So we're gonna keep up with the Floyd foreign only situation. Jack Black. I don't blame Eric Adams. I really got respect for New York Mayor. You know why he can't go down what I see. He didn't do anything wrong while Nixon did that Watergate back in the late 1970s.
Oh my
Well,
goodness, here
Nixon
we
had
go
he
going
had to
back.
resign. You don't want to compare him to Nixon. Nixon had to resign. You know what I'm saying? He got Kamala never answer questions, and she Indian woman. People forgot from India. Yeah. Well, will he also deport the Russia anchor babies? Ozzy asks. Exactly. A lot of Latinos that voted for him will be deported. I don't think that. See, that's the one thing I think people are getting confused of. The Latinos that voted for him, they able to vote. That means they're citizens or they got green cards. So they have no worry about getting deported. They
Exactly.
have zero worry about getting deported. So
Now,
they have zero. They voted, so that means they had an ID, they had a green card. Yeah, they not worried about getting deported.
now that's somebody I hope he deport, the drummer for the group Metallica, because he never got his citizenship and he's living comfortable than a motherfucker in the United States. He needed to deport his ass, send him back to Denmark.
Right. Well,
See,
that's
when they
one thing
talk mass deportation, I look
yeah.
at the celebrities that did not become American citizens, and I'm like, deport all they ass.
Well, I'm looking at it like this: when people ask about why would Hispanics vote for Trump and they're going to deport them, Well, the ones that vote, if you're voting, that means you
You
became
are
a
a
citizen
United States citizen.
or a green card, you citizen. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be deported.
Thank you.
People forget that it's not like the migrants that just was busting here from New York City, right? To New York City. They went online, they was able to vote, right? And now you voted, if they voted for Trump. Yeah, Trump would be able to deport them if the migrant crisis people was voting. If they came and they were allowed to go in the line and vote or put in the ballot to vote and they voted for Trump, yeah, then you would have a point. You'd be like, oh yeah, why? But the people that voted for the Hispanics that voted for Trump, they don't have no worries about getting deported because they're citizens or they're green carded and they can vote.
Exactly. Like I said, the Negro mind.
Yeah. Uh,
The Negro mind.
Let me see. It should that anybody with tan skin could fool Americans. Adora. Like I said, I don't like making everything about the race. That's the one thing about the Democrat. Everything is about race,
It
or
is.
female. It got to come a point when it's about the policy. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the policy. Yeah, it gotta be about the policy. You can't, because you can't. I mean, let's just say if you could be a fan of somebody because of their race, and let's say you come up as a Democrat and you see they're running the first black female to be president. But the thing is, like, once you get older and once you start seeing things, and when you start becoming, like, I'm an independent now, and you look at both sides. All right, I'm like, Kamala, she's gonna be what Biden is now. Trump is gonna be what Trump is. Do you want to continue USA being the way it is, the way it's going, or do you want to go back to way when Trump was the president, minus the pandemic, right? And
Exactly.
you start weighing the options. Then you start like, all right, if I'm going to vote for Kamala, am I voting for her just because she's a black female, or do I really like her policies? Am I voting for her, or I'm just doing it because I like that she's black? So why would, like, but if I don't really like the policies was going on right now in my city or in the USA, why would I bring myself to vote for a person just because she's black? That's what people got to start getting out their mind, because you're just setting yourself up for failure. Which, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are starting to realize, you got to vote your wallet, you got to vote your comfort, as far as, like, how you're going to be living in your hometown and your city streets. You know what I'm saying? Or do you see it going any do you see it continuing to get any better with the current administration? If not, you got to vote opposite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't be voting on whether or not somebody is black or female or man or not or anything like that. Do you want to send the migrants back? That's what we, and Carter 4 is in the building. Carter 4 Consulting, 100 to the veteran Uncle Leonard. We can agree to disagree at times, but I always appreciate your service. Shout out to Carter 4. Carter 4 with the intro. Salute to you, Carter 4. Salute to
Yeah,
you. How you doing?
the thing is this, okay? FBAs need to be proud of being FBAs and not let them other outsiders in. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kamala Harris is not FBA. Joy Reid is not FBA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, her family escaped a civil war in Africa and came to the United States because they had money. Then she was born, what, 1964?
Mm-hmm.
And she all on this black and the racism and the this and this. Is like, motherfucker, you are the first person of any African background in your family to be born in this country. So she has nothing to do with slavery. It's like, you bald head demon, go sit in the corner.
All right, all right. And problems of practice. It was not the Democrats that messed up. It's the great fear mongering that the Republicans did, getting whites riled up about the Latinos
And the whites, the
scourge. I mean,
Republicans did not
scourge
fearmonger.
overtaking the white majority in 2020, 2050. So, all right. So she's saying that let's say Caucasians
It's
fear
not
that
that, Razor.
the demographics is going to change in 2050. All right.
It's not that, Razor. It's not that at all. You had all these race doggone baiters talking about 2025, Project 2025, something that Trump had nothing to do with. That's all they've been talking about is 2025. He didn't rent to black people back in the day in New York and the Central Park Five. That's all they had to talk about. But they're not talking about when he was getting praised by the NAACP and he was taking pictures, him, Rosa Parks, Muhammad Ali together, Mike Tyson, Oprah wanted to be Trump and all this. Trump became a racist when he ran as a doggone Republican candidate in 2016. Prior to that, nobody said Trump was a racist. Trump was on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air TV show. Come on now. But he a racist all of a sudden?
Well, guys, do y'all guys agree with that? Comment inside do y'all agree with my internet girlfriend. Let me stop. Problems of practice, or do you agree with Leonard Roy? R Dub Wright says Trump had Elon Musk as a helper. Now, speaking of this, more breaking news. Like we said, the Congress has turned to the Republicans. The House of Reps and the Senate has all turned to the. It was just reported today that the Republicans got the majority vote inside their House of Representatives, so they have taken control of pretty much all the government, the presidency, the Supreme Court, the Senate, and
They
the
only
House of
needed
Reps.
4 votes.
It's a big time mandate for the Republicans, and now Trump had Elon as a helper, and now just today, and this is more breaking news. Donald Trump appoints Elon Musk and Vivek Raman. I can't even pronounce that name. As let me see.
Rema Suave, Rico Suave, Suave Mento.
Donald Trump appoints Elon Musk to lead the Department of Government Efficiency. I never heard of this part of them. I think he probably just made this one up for Elon Musk since he helped him out. But this is a new I think he just made up this position right here. But so Elon Musk is inside Donald Trump's cabinet. And also breaking news, remember Marco Rubio, I said Ricky Rubio. Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida. He ran for president, and Trump used to call him Little Marco. He will be the next Secretary of State, the first Latino Secretary of State in the history of the USA. He is Cuban, a Cuban American. Marco Rubio will be the first Latino Secretary of State, guys. So I guess that was a overture to the Latino Hispanics that put Trump in, helped put him in. He has picked Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio will be the first Latino Secretary of State. So I don't know how some of you guys feel about that, but that's overture to the Hispanics right there. Courtesy of the first Cuban American, first Latino in a head position for inside the U.S. cabinet, U.S. state presidential cabinet. So, like I say, in Elon Musk right here. Let me see.
Yeah, then you got the brother that's gonna replace that transformer.
And
That's
Kevin
about
Rome's.
the health department, Lil you dig. It's a brother that's
Oh, okay.
replacing.
What's the name?
I can't recall his name off the top of my head.
Oh,
But
okay, I'll check that out. All right.
yeah, he's replacing him. Like I said, Trump been putting out all the people he putting in, and none of the people he putting in are doggone like loyalists to this, that, and the third. He finna shake it all up, and like I said, the first 2 years it's gonna be a trip. It's gonna be a trip because they got the House and the Senate. The Senate is the one that deals with the laws being passed, with the bills being passed, the law, blah, 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 blah. Man, it's finna be buck wild.
Right. Trump only had 1 billion help Elon Musk. The Dems have 20 billion. Republican Party was way underfunded. compared to Kamala's camp. People don't realize the mess Trump left the Biden administration. Vivek wants to terminate affirmative action. Exactly, play dog. So Vivek, so they saying they're gonna terminate affirmative action.
It's already been terminated. How
Okay.
they gonna say he's going to terminate something that's already been terminated?
Trump released a
See?
10-point plan describing reparations for white people, the dismantling of what's that, D programs, and defunding of Department of Education funds.
Well, you know, it'd be real funny if doggone Trump hit Ice Cube up and be like, remember that meeting that Biden and Harris said they was gonna have with you that they never had all 4 years? Come on to the White House so we can sit down and talk about this thing. That 10-point platinum plan that you drew up.
Dodgy
That'll
coin.
doggone leave them twisted.
Where's Bitcoin now? Bitcoin hit 80,000 for the first
That's what
time.
I'm saying. Bitcoin went off the rafters. The stock market went crazy. It's like you had the Russian war thing talking about, let's talk and you got Hamas talking about, yeah, we're willing to agree to ceasefire and ending all this. All these people are talking about this. Trump's not even in office yet. And they got a whole double dose of act right, because see, Trump, they know Trump, he's the type like this. He said it his last time he was president. If you go against this, I will hit you with fire and fury that has never been seen on earth. And they know he mean that. They know he mean it. He's serious. So they're like, look, it's like, yeah, shut that down. You know, he went to North Korea, stood on North Korean soil. No president has done that since before the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Trump ain't no punk.
Yes, play dog. The other well, you're right. The Latinos come in all races, like American, yeah, all different types of races. Latinos, Hispanics, are, they different values, different cultures. They speak English. I mean, some speak English, but they speak Spanish too. But that don't mean they all vote alike and they all think alike. You know what I'm saying? The auto well 2025 is another 1984. Says auto well.
Well,
Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Yeah.
I can tell you in Chicago, when you go into the Latin neighborhood, because I don't say Hispanic, because Hispanic is a culture, Latin is a people. Look up Planned Parenthood. You won't find a single one in a Latin neighborhood. But then you look at the black neighborhoods like Woodlawn, Inglewood, my neighborhood, Roseland, out in the Wild Wild Hundreds, all black neighborhoods, you got Planned Parenthood set up.
Right.
They all in black neighborhoods or near black neighborhoods for easy access. But you don't see them in Little Village where you got all the Mexicans. You don't see them in Humboldt Park where it's all Puerto Rican. See, the difference, like Chicago, New York, Chicago folk are very racist and they only hang with amongst their own. Okay? You got this area here, all Puerto Rican. And that's all you see. You don't go over there if you're not Puerto Rican and you go over there, you better have an invite or it's gonna be some problems. Same with the Mexicans. You got blacks on the south side of Chicago that don't mess with the blacks on the west side of Chicago and vice versa.
Well, let's see this right here. Crypto lingo. Now we're going to take the female. We're going to say Democrats want to make everything about sex, race, gender, etc. All emotions with no logic. What do you got to say about that? What do you forget about female? They say Democrats want to make everything about sex, race, gender, etc. Do you agree with that? Is that their strategy? And that's the reason they lost?
That is their strategy. They want to make everything hot pockets. How you don't know what a woman is, but then you want to say what a woman is. Either you know or you don't.
Right.
See,
South
now
America.
that's the thing with me. I said I can't blame anybody that's they LGBT, Rainbow Mafia. I can't blame them for voting Democrat because you know that's the party that gives them the what they want and so I can't what I'm saying. That's what they're supposed to do. Vote who suits their interests.
Vote.
Republicans don't.
Certain groups should vote like that group. They should vote for the Democrats. They are pushing hard for that. But that's
Yeah,
that
I
group.
mean,
But
if
hold
you
on.
look back,
But
if,
the majority of Americans should not be forced to vote for it because that group wants to vote for it. Let them vote for it because if
right,
they do, the Democrats do suit that portion of the society, which is fine, and they can vote for that, the Democrats,
right,
because of that. But don't force everybody else to vote because of them. No, we're gonna vote on what we have in
right,
mind that that we
and
want to vote for. So they can vote, that's fine, and I'll vote the way I want to vote for whatever I want, and the Hispanics will vote how they want to vote. But the thing with the Democrats is that I see that they try to bully you into voting for them because they're doing this for this group, they're doing this for that group. You see what we're doing for this group and doing for that group. You need to vote for us because we are the party of kindness. We care about you because look at what we're doing for that minority. But but what if a lot of the certain people don't really agree what you're doing for that part of the thing, which is fine. So,
mm-hmm.
but you can't force them to agree with your policy, for said group. That's the issue I have with the Democrat. They try to force you and bully you and try to shame you into voting a certain way. That's the only issue I have with them. I guess their heart is in a good place, but the thing is, you can't bully and say you're not voting for Kamala because she's a
Yeah, fear
woman. I
mongering.
mean, that's no, it's more shaming. It's even worse than fear. It's
That too,
shaming. It's pretty much
shaming
saying you hate
and
women,
fear mongering.
or you're saying machismo. You don't want to be led by a woman. That's why you don't vote for Kamala. What about the policy? What about the border? What about this? What about that? Like I still say this. I think if Trump was a female with the same policy, I think she would have won. If Trump name was Trumpella and Trump was a female running against Kamala Harris and Kamala was a male and the policies were the same, I think the female version of Trump would have won on those policies because it's policy.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
hit. See, the Republicans hit everybody where they needed to be hit. The economy, your wallet. Who don't want their wallet right? Nobody that I don't know of. You know what I'm saying?
And what you agree with this, right? He says Mayor Adams blames Democrats' far left agenda for Trump's growing support. So even Mayor Adams says the Democrats are going too far left. They need to bring it back center. They can do it, but they need to bring it back to the center. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so far left. Same thing we would say about the right. If the Republicans go so far right, and what the far right is, and if they whole party stands for that, and start shaming you and saying, look, if you don't vote for our white Donald Trump, you're not white.
Yeah.
You're a race traitor. You're this and that. If that was they platform, if you heard that in the media constantly bashing people over the head, you would start saying, look at this is too far. This is going too far. This is race bait, and they're going way too far with this. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with the Democrats. You don't vote for this person, that means you're not black, or you don't vote for that female, that means you hate females, you don't want female to lead. That's going too far. You know what I'm saying? Just put out your policy, see what the people are talking about, the problems, and just address those problems without all the other extra stuff that's kind of insulting
And
and condescending to people. That's how I look
yeah.
at it.
And
You
that's
know.
what's crazy. Joe Biden gonna say, if you gotta wonder about who you gonna vote between me and Trump, you ain't black. It's like, who the hell is your old dilapidated ass to tell anybody that's black American who is and who ain't black, especially after you wrote the '94 crime bill that caused the mass incarceration of black American men. See, you had LBJ did the little you dig with the welfare thing to take the men out the house. That didn't work well enough. So Joe Biden did the thing to doggone cause, to get the mass incarceration thing going on. That didn't work well enough. It's like, when are you Democrats gonna realize y'all started the KKK, y'all started the Jim Crow, all of what y'all did, y'all can't beat black people. Black Americans are too resilient.
Hold on, wasn't this guy on earlier? Zed says he's about Leonard. Nah, he didn't come on. I went live two other times earlier. But we got a super chat that wants to address you. Let's see. This is my, it's from my girl. Let me see. For my girl, let's see the super chat. Problems of practice. Look at that pretty fine black lady. Problems of practice with the 1999 donation. Oh, that's a couple of 6-packs for Raze. Love you, Raze. So much misinformation coming from this gentleman. Planned Parenthood provide free health and infant care, treats STDs, which are rampant in people of color communities, and doesn't provide abortion at Everlock, I believe. Thank you for the $19.99, the $20. Thank you. Problems of practice. Go ahead, answer that, Leonard.
I guess that's why
Be
Planned
nice,
Parenthood.
Leonard.
I guess that's why Planned Parenthood is in all black neighborhoods in Chicago. There ain't no accident.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. You know what? All black folk got STDs, huh? Is that what we saying? Huh?
Mm.
Is that what we saying? Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick.
Hold on. Planned Parenthood provides free health, and so did you like the Planned Parenthood? You didn't like the Planned Parenthood. That's what you're saying. You didn't like Planned Parenthood.
Hell no! It was designed by Margaret Sanger, the eugenist.
All right, be a little Don't say nothing crazy, but be a little.
I ain't saying nothing crazy, but she wanted to eliminate.
No, all right, no, forget it. All right, Planned Parenthood. All right, so it doesn't provide abortion at community. All right, so we're gonna get off of that one. I don't want you to say. All right, yeah, but okay, yeah, you're gonna. All right, yeah, Biden is a joke. Ozzy says. Nate in your state is in the building. Salute to you, Nate in your state. Donald Trump instead of Donald Trump. She would have still won. My fault. So Nate in your state says Donna Trump. So if Trump name was Donna and not Donald, Donna would have still won because of the policy, right? Yeah, I think Nate in your state. Nate in your state. I think this time around, like I said, and people say Kamala Harris, her career is over. I don't think her career is over. She could come back easily. So, I just think that right now, you're going to give the Republicans 4 years. They're going to have the control of everything. So we'll see what happens with that. And I think they'll probably get the House back in 2 years, the Democrats.
Yeah, but in 4 years, who they going to try to have run? Yeah. Michelle Obama is all that they got.
Well, by then they should maybe Kamala again if she, I don't know what she's going to do in the meantime in between this.
No,
you don't see Kamala.
Man, now her husband, after what he said, she should have went home and whooped his ass. Her husband, I don't know if you seen the video, but her husband, he was at the doggone pulpit talking about, well, y'all know with Kamala how she do. She put her head down and she go to work. I was like, bruh, you wrong for that.
Yeah, hold on. All right, salute to Nate in your state. Like I said, Nate in your state. Thank you for pulling up Nate in your state. Shout out to you and your channel, Nate. Leonard is simping. KB Scoop said you're simping.
They can say what they want. They don't weigh no bearing on my doggone credit score or nothing economically with me. So I don't care.
Jaron says I agree with Leonard. They agree with Jaron agrees with you.
Yeah.
Like
I said, I don't have the Negro mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I was told that I sold out the hood because I joined the military You gonna go fight the white man war? You gonna go fight for a country that ain't did nothing for us? And whoop whoop whoop. Okay. And what's going on right now? All of them is doggone. They getting out the joint or going in the ground, and they living on like what 3,000 square feet of property. I'm living on 22,000 square feet of property. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kevin
That's what
Rome.
I tell them. I'm like, okay, you had to sell dope to buy a Benz. I bought a Benz because I wanted to rub it in my ex-wife's face. I'm not all about that Mercedes and BMW and all that stuff. That ain't my thing. But I did that just to rub it in her face. Like, you wanted one of these, you won't be able to afford one on your own, will you?
Right. And shout out to you, Kevin Romes. Yeah, Kevin Romes. Yeah, Kevin Romes. I'm gonna get too deep into that, Kevin Romes, but I agree with you, Kevin Romes. We all get past making race such an issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's set in place to divide all of us. Put it this way: if you need a liver, or you're going to push back if it come from a white person, we got to be one people. Trent S says so. We all right.
Last time I checked, everybody liked chicken wings.
Yeah, well, yeah. Even evangelical Christians wanted Trump in. So now, what for religious? Says Rolando G. Granddad in the building. Starfire page saying your granddaddy is here. Granddaddy is in the building.
I'm a great grandfather.
And they're simping. Yeah, like I said, shout out to you,
They
Nate in
can
the
say what
state.
they want to. What's their FICO score?
Mm-hmm. I blame BM Red Rave. Yeah, it was a mega red rave. Like I said, breaking news, guys. You know, the Republicans took over everything. They took over everything. The Congress, all of Congress now, the House of Reps, Republican. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, thank you for the lovely problems of practice with the $20. That's a couple of 6-packs for Raze. Matter of fact, that's 3. Because I'm gonna get the 10-ounce Coors Lights. So that's 3 6-packs for Raze right there. Let me see.
Be like,
The crazy.
who's the majority in the House of Representatives? Ha ha.
It's many people, and problems of practice again. It's many people that could have run, but Kamala needed to run due to the donations. So she's saying that I think the happened was Biden got out too late. The Democrats held him in there, knowing that he couldn't run again, he shouldn't run again. But with that debate he had with Trump, that exposed everything, which it exposed stuff we already knew, that he was like incapacitated, So we already knew that. So he shouldn't have been running anyway. That would have gave Kamala way more time, or they could have did a primary for Kamala. But since they wanted to, keep Biden hidden, but they couldn't keep him hidden because he had to do the debate. And that was
Yeah, but that's the
embarrassing
thing
to
with
stage. You know
her.
what I'm saying? So so Democrats, they did it to themselves this time around. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to come back in 4 years and change things around a bit. And they gotta move from they gotta take the people word and stop blaming the citizens saying they just didn't want a woman. They gotta start saying, they gotta look at it. We going too far left. The people have spoken. Trump won a majority vote. That's crazy. He almost won New York and Jersey. That's insane. They
Ain't it
gotta
though?
they gotta listen to the people, that the voters, the real voters that are already here, not the immigrants, not the immigrants you want to bring in, the voters that are here that can vote you in or out. They have to listen to the out, what do you call them? The exit polls. They're saying you're going too far left. You went too, not going, you are too far left right now. You have to bring it back to the center a bit. You got no other choice. I mean, for the voters that are here that are able to vote you in or out, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, I think that's what happened with Kamala. She didn't have a lot of time to really prepare. She did get a lot of donations to run, but like I said, it was only like 3 months, 3 or 4 months she had.
Yeah,
That
she
was
had a
not a lot of time.
billion. She had $1 billion, and she still owe people money.
They should have they should have got Biden out of there quicker, you know what I'm saying? So they would have had more time They could have did a primary, and then they could have. If Kamala won a primary, then she would have been a nominee. You know what I'm saying? You know, or maybe nobody would have ran against her anyway to primary her, but at least she would have had more time to, campaign. You know what I'm saying? Salute Fly Guy D. Lotion Leonard, you go and find out with this administration talking about beating up people before they get arrested or charged. Bitcoin is at 87,000 right now. Wow. Aubrey Everblessed. Wow. It's at 87,000 right now. Wow. I remember I thought it was about to drop under 20,000 during the whole pandemic when it was just really dropping. It was almost about to hit under 20,000. Now it's all the way up to 87,000. Wow. Okay. Obama tried to bully people to vote for Kamala. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't like that. I don't like the whole y'all not supporting her because she's a woman thing. That's not cool to say, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool to say. Because I mean, we voted for you twice. You know what I'm saying? I voted for Obama twice. And yeah, and that won't. That's just using that, saying that. That's not cool, especially when people got real life problems with what's going on in the country. In certain neighborhoods in certain areas, and they're telling you, look, I'm kind of cold on Kamala, but don't say you don't want to vote for her because she's a woman. You know what I mean? They would have been still saying that if Biden was still the nominee and running, I think it would have been the same result. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been the same result. If Biden ran, it would have been the same result.
Either way, Trump was gonna kick ass, and he
Yeah, because
did.
the thing, because it was, because Kamala really didn't. She was saying that she really wasn't going to change anything. She wasn't going to change anything that was currently going on in the Biden administration. When they was asking in interviews, she was saying, no, she didn't really have no regrets of what Biden did or what anything they could have did different. She said no. So it's really like it was Biden running again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really. But hey, whatever. I mean, they'll be back in 4 years, and everybody could vote again. So it's not the end of the world. I mean, Leonard, the type of brother, be all right. Leonard, the type brother, be close talking to you with that sardine breath. Oh man. They saying you need to admit. Jamie said.
They say what they want to say.
That these men are right wing brainwashed.
That shit don't bother
You
me.
mean washed? Is that not E? You put EASHED Zed. Oh God, Zed.
It don't bother me. I'm like, how much taxes y'all paying? Because I'm not paying none. Check that part out.
All right. Yeah. Leonard, the type brother, be all right. So I read that one. They crazy enough to get AOC to run. Oh my God! For the love of God, no. You see, and now Zed, you're a woman, Zed, you're a woman, and you like Democrats. I can tell you love Democrats. Like I said, I'm an independent, but Zed, you love Democrats. It seems you would never vote for a Republican, right? If the Democrats ran this lady, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez for president, Zed, would you vote for her just because she's a woman, knowing she's crazy? Would you vote for her, Zed? Zed, would you vote for her, Zed? I mean, it comes to a point when it's just like you got to be you. That's what I'm preaching. You have to be an independent these days. You have to be an independent, and sometimes just sit out the election. I'm like, all right, I ain't voting for nobody. I'm just sitting out. Be independent, because if you follow lockstep with one party, whether it be Republican or Democrat, you're going to be voting for crazy people like this. Would you vote for AOC, Zed, just because she's a woman? I mean, I don't know. Leonard, the type brother. All right, so I read that one. Sorry about that. It's many people that could have run, but Kamala needed to. All right, so I'm way behind in the chat. Sorry about that. Let me see. Yeah, crypto lingo. You on less than half an acre, Leonard. Come on. Need your state. Okay, need your state. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Those chicken wings got sardine sauce, Leonard's favorite. Everyone in Razor's chat has high credit scores. Well, it's everybody in my chat, but except for Razor Raze. But shout out to new
see how motherfuckers talk shit? They talk shit, but they won't come online and prove shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Problems of Practice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Herb. But free Puff, says Kevin Rome. So you want that? Like I said, I don't think he's gonna get that bail, Kevin Romes. Too much stuff keep coming out. Too much stuff keep coming out, Kevin Romes, unfortunately, and the people that's overseeing Puff Daddy's bid for freedom for bail, at least it's they seeing all this stuff coming out. You know what I mean? In these lawsuits and all this other side stuff. Salute Carter 4 Consulting, big bro. Like I said, salute to Carter 4 for popping up. Trump didn't win, Democrats lost, Biden stayed in too long and made a primary impossible, so they placed in a very unpopular person. Millions of people stayed home. There you have it right there. So that's another one. So
Yeah, Kamala was a DEI doggone pull in for vice president. DEI didn't earn it. She was the first one to drop out.
Oh, so that's what that. All right, DEI. All right, didn't earn it. All right, I was wondering what DEI. So yeah, Problems of Practice was saying DEI. I'm like, what's that? I was trying to figure out what that was.
Didn't earn it. It's supposed to be diversity, equity, and inclusion. I was like, man, miss me with that bullshit. It didn't earn it.
Mm. Okay.
That's like Tampon Tim talking about the weapons he carried in war should not be on American streets, but he retired before his unit even went to Iraq.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, nah, false valor. And J.D. Vance checked his ass.
Right.
And J.D. Vance is the first vice president we've had that was actually in the military since what? The Bush era? Because Bush was in the military. But after Bush, who'd you have? Obama, he wasn't ever in the military. Then you had Trump, he wasn't ever in the military. Then you had Biden, he wasn't ever in the military. And he was trying to get doggone accolades and off his son. It's like, well, your son, yeah, he passed away. He didn't die in combat, though. Stop trying to make it more than what it is. He had cancer. And I hate that his son died, but don't make like your son died a war veteran, okay? Because he didn't die in theater. That's what we call boots on ground and combat zone.
Right.
Then you had, Biden and Kamala Harris, and it's sitting here like, man, if you don't get the hell on with what just stick with what you good at. I don't need to say it because her husband already said it. Now look at her all upset. Doug ain't getting no loving. She's just sitting there upset. I wonder
How
what the
will the
kids are going,
DNC, a freaking private company, impeach the president?
what's wrong?
Let me see. How will the DNC, a freaking private company, impeach the president? Question mark. I'm trying to follow you, Zed. What you mean by how would the DNC, a freaking private company, impeach the president? I don't exactly know what you mean by that. I'm an independent, Rolando G. Okay. Yeah, independent. You gotta be independent these days, man. Yeah, with me, I'm an independent. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would have, could have, should have, but they didn't. Their agenda did not win. Trump is doubling down with pre-inauguration speeches and rhetoric that showed what led the Dems to lose, not their candidate, 100. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Carter, yeah, so.
And then he's got his own private group that's a transition team that are not being paid by the government to transition into the White House, to working with the White House transition team. It's like, well, no, we're not government employed. We're employed by Trump. So he making sure that he keep all of the doggone snitches out. He handpicking all his people that had nothing to do with the government. So he owns some, man. He owns something.
Well, Zed, so you say this is why I say Pastor Bros are a bunch of high school dropouts. Well, Zed, I would tell you this, Zed. you're saying that just because Trump won and some blacks voted for Trump. But the thing is, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to look at this banner, Zed. Look at this banner. And your definition of passive bros is black people. So let's look at this. And it says Hispanic voters, Zed, voted for Trump 45%. White voters 55%. Black voters was only 12%. Zed. So I don't know why you going in on the passive bros for voting for Trump, which in your case is you black men. All right, so black men voted 20% for Trump, right? Black women 7%. But Hispanic men 54%. So 34% more Hispanic men voted for Trump, and you wouldn't consider them passive bros, right, Zed? You know, so you can't say that just because, and it's kind of still condescending, just because you don't vote Democrat, you're uneducated, you are, you didn't graduate high school. And that's the Democrats they be doing now. I heard them on CNN or CNN was saying that because the Hispanics came out 45% and voted against Kamala Harris, that they don't want a woman to be their leader, and they are misogynist and all that. I was like, oh my goodness. I think I seen that on the Joe Scarborough, that guy's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was saying that the Hispanics don't want it. Well, Mexico, that's a Hispanic country. They voted in a female president. They just voted in a female president. You know what I'm saying? They bugging. I mean, like they keep.
When it comes to black men, they can't run that script because what black women say, we ain't shit, right?
Yeah, but no, but what I'm
So
saying
I
is,
mean, so we ain't nothing to nobody to the loud minority, because it's only the minority of black women. It's the minority, not the majority. Because contrary to popular belief, a lot of black women, the majority, they have good sense.
right,
See what I'm saying? And they know when they look at a dude, they know if he ain't nothing or if he is worth something. It's these loud ones that be on the internet all the damn time. It's like, you a thought. So
yeah,
what
but
you thought you was gonna get?
yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, is like they rent on a ranch, so they just because 45% of Hispanics voted for Trump, now you're going to say that they have an issue with a female, but 55% did vote for Kamala. So 55% of Hispanics did vote for Kamala Harris. So what about those 55%? So
Well,
you're saying, well, if they didn't vote, so 55% they're good. They voted for Kamala because they don't mind having a woman president. But the other 45%, the reason they didn't vote for her is because she's a woman, not because of the policies. I mean, people get tired of that, man. That's not going to win you
okay.
elections. That's wild. That's wild to say. It's disrespectful. It's condescending. You have no evidence of that. Of course, you get a handful of people that didn't vote for Kamala because she is a woman. We get that in that. You get people that don't vote for a person because they black. You're gonna
Yeah.
get that, but you can't, like, you're not going to win any election doing that because you just like not you're not addressing the real problem why you lost. You're not addressing the real problem why you lost. You don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? So you just go back to what you've been running on, and that's saying people just didn't vote for her because she's a woman. Like I keep telling you, if Trump was a lady, he would have won. All right, if Biden was the nominee, he would have lost because the policy. He would have lost.
Yeah. I mean, that's like old
The
girl, the
migrant
ultimate.
crisis is a crisis. It is. It's in our face. It's a true crisis. It's not make believe. People are seeing this. It is not make inflation. It's in our face. Now I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's their fault for inflation. It's a worldwide inflation, but they are the people in power. You know what I mean? So I mean it's man.
And
Wow,
see,
wow,
like I
wow.
said, that razor, that's just like
Yeah.
with all these folk talking about that the race baiters that are online, like Angela Rye. I had to hit up on the internet. I was like, Instagram rather. I'm like, you talk a good game, but you got hit with the woo bop the bam, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Chicago, it's called a wham bam thank you ma'am. That's all Common did was wham bam thank you ma'am. So you got a man issue. I'm like,
Right.
she is another version of Cynthia G. But all of those doggone black women that are from Seattle, Washington, the population of blacks are so low that those sisters out there twisted. That ain't what you want. They got
Right.
issues because they work so hard on trying to prove their blackness within a highly, because it's only about 5%, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And they try to prove their blackness so hard, and it's like, you ain't got to work that hard, baby. We see that your nappy ass hand shit like us. This we see we know what you ain't.
Right, and
It's
thank you,
all
Bless
good.
Aries. Salute for coming through. Razor, you need your own network. I love when you go live, bro. Well, shout out to you, Bless Aries. Colombia have their first black female vice president. Well, we have our first, female black vice president also. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I
Yeah,
said,
vice.
that doesn't count because they want you to vote for, because they want you to vote for. It doesn't count in to them. It doesn't count if they don't get their way all the way. That means there had to be a reason why you didn't vote for our candidate. There had to be a reason, and the only thing they can think of is that she's a woman. That's why. Yeah, yeah. Let's say that
Yeah,
she's a
they
woman.
had to make
That's
up
why.
something.
That
Cause
is crazy. That is like I said, that is just that is crazy. You don't win like that. I mean, I guess they thought they probably would win like that. I mean, I guess, but I mean, it comes a point when it's just real. It becomes tiring. It becomes very
yeah,
disrespectful. It's like, you're guilting, you're shaming people, you are insulting the voters. These are people that you got to rely to vote for in 4 years. You know, I guess
well,
they think if they say that, they're going to guilt people. All right, they're going to say if I don't vote for Kamala the next time she runs, that I just hate females. I don't want a female to be my leader, so I'm gonna vote for her just to prove to them that yeah, I don't mind having a female president. I mean, no matter what the policies are. I mean, this is crazy.
yeah,
But hey, we say on
raise
whatever
those
y'all
are
want to do
beta
with that. You know what
males.
I'm saying? whatever
Raise
whatever y'all want to do with that, man. I just sit back and watch.
those are beta males.
Yeah. So I
That's them beta male
yeah
dudes. You
yeah.
know,
That'll make me not
that's them
don't want to
beta
vote for
male
it.
dudes.
That'll make me not want to vote for it still. We're like, I don't. Who am I trying to prove? I don't got to prove that I don't mind having a fee. Get the hell out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Don't you talk to me like that. Yo, and Troy King, Kamala thought she was going to be able to twerk her way into office. Says Troy King. Shout out to you, Troy King. Shout out to you,
Yeah,
Troy King.
she couldn't BET award herself to the White House.
Policy, policy, policy. People had real issues. And I think it bit them in a behind this time. That the whole border and the migrant, because the border, that's how Trump won the first time in 2016. That border, he ran on that border, and the Democrats, they went back to making it a border migrant crisis again, and now you got Trump again. When they repeated, they repeated. They gave Trump a layup. Trump was strong on that border. But at least his rhetoric. You know what I mean? Whether you believe him or not, that's what got him in 2016. And Democrats
And
thought
the
it was a
thing
great
about it,
idea. The Democrats thought it was a great idea to open up the border, and now you just gave Trump a easy layup to victory again.
yeah, raising the thing that's so wild about it is he
Wow.
lost the last election,
Hmm.
but this election that he did won, this put him in the history books
Hmm.
because there's no president that was a president and lost an election and came back 4 years later and won an election since 1893.
Hmm.
So he went into the history books. This was a historic win.
Well, Ozzy, they would say this: even if you vote a third party, they say if you are historically a Democrat and you grew up a Democrat and you used to vote for Democrat and you vote third party or you don't vote at all, they say that's a vote for the Republican, party, because the third party, the Green, they didn't have no shot of winning. There's not enough
At
people,
all.
Ozzy. So they say that your vote, if you voted, if you grew up historically and the Democrats are used to you voting for them, if a bunch of people just switch and start voting Green or Independent or Libertarian, that's a vote for the Republican Party. In fact, vice versa. Let's just say if you grew up a Republican voter all your life and they was relying on your vote, but you started voting Green or third party, that's a vote for the Democrats.
Yep.
Yeah. So because those other parties don't really have a shot of winning at all. It's just the way the system is set up. So yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that's the thing. People don't understand.
But you could do it though. You can still do it. If you don't really want to, if you can't bring yourself to vote for a Republican, you could go ahead and vote third party to make your voice heard. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe nobody nothing. That's the thing. That's what these both Republicans and Democrat parties they try to lock you in like you owe them something. Like you owe them. Like they own you. Like you must vote for Democrat or you got some explaining. Get the hell out of my face. You that's disrespectful. Take that down the road somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? That y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind. It's highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Nah. I vote for whoever the hell I want to vote for.
I'll
Colombia
tell you
have
what needs to happen in the city I was born and raised in. They need to get some Republican candidates to run for mayor and break this doggone run they've had of Democrat control. Do you know that every mayor of Chicago since 1931 has been a Democrat?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Every mayor
they
since
got the right to vote for they want. You know what I'm saying?
1931.
They got the right to vote for they want. You know what I'm saying? They have spoken. They get what they vote for. They got the right to vote for they want.
They sure
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
Chirac.
I voted for Gary Johnson in 2016 to spite both parties. Yeah, all the wells. Bro, you get to vote for whoever you want. You don't owe no party nothing.
Exactly.
They owe you. They got to do for you what if you don't like what they doing, if you don't like what they're doing for you personally, forget about our whole group, forget about all black people, forget about all Hispanics. For you personally, Leonard Roy, if they ain't doing for what you want personally, you vote the other party or you vote independent.
Exactly.
Forget about the whole group of people. Oh, I ain't doing it for my whole group. No, for me, Raze. If I don't like what they're doing, for me, Raze, because I can't think for everybody. I can't think for a whole group of people. I can't think for Hispanics. I can't think for blacks because we all got our own different points of views on stuff. Some of us are independent. Some of us are leftists. Some of us are on the right. You know what I'm saying? And I vote for what I believe and what I want done. You know what I'm saying? I can't vote. I can't worry about a whole group of people and this and that. Because they're gonna vote the way they want to vote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I said, I voted for Trump because Trump said what he was going to do for the veterans, and he actually did it.
Yeah. So you are a former vet, so you got the right to vote for what you think is best for your vets. You know what I'm saying? So
Because I knew Obama wasn't going to do nothing. Obama signed the doggone thing. That's the reason you had all them hot pockets all of a sudden in the military. Oh, speaking of that, hey, check this out, bruh. Now Trump said he's going to cease and desist all government-funded sex reassignment surgeries, right?
Yeah, hold on. No, we ain't gonna get into that one though. I already know that's a touchy subject. I seen that.
It's touchy, but the thing is,
I know we're
that's
not gonna
going to
get
change
into
the military.
we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get to that. I already know, but there's people who have spoken, they voted, and you see, it's stuff that we don't even say up here. That's wild. So we're not. I'm not even. So these are reason people vote. They go behind that booth and they vote. They vote the way they want, and so we don't have to talk about it up here because we know what happens with that subject. So, T. Williams, most people vote along party lines, though. It's like they got tunnel vision. Yes, T. Williams. I don't have tunnel vision, not no more. I used to years ago, but not no more. You know what I'm saying? Razor, what happened to all those people who used to be on your panel, like James? James, well, didn't James go to Africa with? He went to Africa with who? Austin Holloman. Only dropped the link once though, so the link is probably not there for other people to hop on. So I'm about to get out of here though. So fear mongering don't work on everybody. Yeah, it don't work on me. That's for sure. I mean, yeah, I can be fear mongered to death. And I can see. I can see how both sides with fear monger, Republicans and Democrats, and I can see how people fall for it. I don't fall for it. I stay in the center right now, the middle. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't fall for it. I just sit back and watch, and I see it play out, and I see both sides going at each other's heads, and I'm like, yo, yeah, I don't, there got to be some type of I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. I can't get in people's heads. I'm not forcing people to vote for anybody. You know what I'm saying? No, Autowell. I'm breaking out Autowell. I'm gonna break out. Don't got to drop the stream yard again. I'm breaking out. James is in Australia. Oh, James is in Australia right now. Okay, embassy put out an article. Worst states for Black American to reside. Yeah. So Leonard Roy, thank you for coming up. What is your last thought? Great job, man.
I'll let you another time.
Great job, though. Great job, Leonard. Great job. What you got? Say your final thoughts, Leonard.
Oh, my final thoughts. Hey,
I wish you still had a channel again, but your channel got.
I ain't worried about that stuff, man.
Right.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this: vote your doggone conscience. Vote your interests. However you vote, that's your decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't worry about no group.
Don't worry about what the next
just,
person do. Just because they didn't vote like you, that don't make them the enemy.
Right.
Some people like the NFL. Some people like the NBA. Just because somebody likes the New York Knicks, but they don't like the New York Giants, that don't mean they don't support New York fully.
Right.
They just don't like the football team. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So people need to stop being simple-minded as hell and think everybody's supposed to like what you like because that's what you like. You see what I'm saying? It don't go down like that. That's like them silly ass females. If a man don't this and don't that, then it's like, okay, you say if a brother don't do this, that, and the third for you, with the my body, my choice. But if you try to doggone delete yourself, your ass gonna be on the 5th floor in the hospital ward for 30 days. That's how much your body is your choice to be. You see what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Well, thank you. I have more of these coming up. Thank you. You're always welcome to come up here and discuss this.
Hi, bro. Love, peace, and grease.
All right. That's Leonard Roy. Shout out to you, Leonard Roy, and Proud of the Practice. Once again, thank you for that WAP in 1999. That's three 6-packs of cervezas for tomorrow. Because I'm coming live. We did 3 live streams today, and I had fun doing all 3 of these live streams. We're gonna come back tomorrow. We putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? We entering a new realm on the channel. We doing the travel. We're doing the what else we doing? Let me see. Let me put my banner up. God damn it! Let me put my banner up right there. That's my banner. We're doing the travel, pop culture, entertainment. We're entering a new realm for 2025. We're growing this portion of the channel. We are growing the channel. We're gonna make this portion of the channel hot and lit like the travel news that we do. Over the past couple of years, we grew that from the ground up. We're gonna grow this part up from the ground up, whether it be pop, culture, entertainment, gossip, sometimes politics like we did tonight. We still doing the travel news because we did touch on the guys getting scoped out there inside in Colombia earlier. So that's where the channel is headed right now. We are popping out these subjects daily, hourly. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I do 2 live streams back to back within a span of 2 hours, and then we come back for another live stream. So that's what we're doing. We're pushing hard for the end of 2024 and into 2025, and we bringing the heat. We bringing the heat. No matter what live stream we and what topic we are covering, we bringing the heat, and we having fun, and we are expanding the channel. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, we are expanding the channel, and I've liked the results so far. In these conversations, I never thought I'd be talking about the migrant crisis and the Trump election, and why Kamala lost and all this stuff. So this is fun. This is a new change. So we're gonna grow this in the algorithm slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Just like we did the travel news portion of the channel. And I thank everybody for watching tonight. It's been fun. Thank you, Leonard Roy, for bringing some some fun to the conversation, and everybody in the comment section too. Everybody in the comment section, you guys did a great job. Great job, moderators. Nate in your state, Auto Will. I seen New York City King in here earlier. Tim Howard was here earlier. Everybody, man. The lovely, like I said, the lovely problems of practice. Green Beans, Ajima's World. You guys are great. You guys are great. And also the Cash App from Extreme Traveler also. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Extreme Traveler, highly appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how this play out, guys. My final thoughts is, man, just in 4 years, you have a chance to vote again. We'll see if the Democrats move back to the center left. I think that's where they need to be. They don't need to go center right like the Republican. They don't need to do that. They just need to come center left. Center left. I think that's what Obama was, especially at his first term when he first got elected. His first term was center left, right? He was more of a centrist himself that first term. Second term, he went more left. If y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, just Google what the term left or the right or center. You know what I'm saying? You probably like, what the hell Raze talking about? But I think if the Democrats can move back toward the left with their rhetoric, and policy, rhetoric and policy, which right now their policy is about to be reversed, a lot of them. Because like I said, breaking news, the Republicans have control of the House. They have control of the Senate. So they got control of all of Congress and the presidency and the Supreme Court. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys. Man, oh man. That's what happens, though. That's what happens. So, like I said, 4 years. We'll see what happens. 4 years go by quick, though. So anybody that's in distraught, see what happens. Hold tight. Get your passports if need be. If you really feel worried, get your passports and take that flight. You know what I'm saying? Take that flight. Enjoy your time abroad for a little while. Maybe you might want to move abroad. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You got prerogative. It's your prerogative if you want to move abroad or not. You know what I'm saying? You can move abroad if you got the funds, if you got the employment to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can move abroad. You know what I mean? But it's your personal choice. Your personal choice. I mean, that's all I ever say. It's your personal choice. I won't shame you to staying in the States. I won't shame you to, I don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like other people to do that to other people. You know what I'm saying? You said CNN and MSNBC may lay off their hosts. Interesting, Otterwell. Interesting, Otterwell. They may lay off their host. Why you say that, Otterwell? What, you heard something lately, Otterwell, about that? You heard something about that? What do you think about Marco Rubio becoming the first Latino Secretary of State? Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida, was just tapped by Trump to be the first Latino Secretary of State. So that's breaking news also. So we come with the news over here, man. We come with the news, hot topics, whatever it is. I include politics too. I don't really like talking politics, but this has been a hot election. So I said, let's keep it up with the whole migrant crisis going on over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's part of the game. A 50% drop in post-election ratings. Maybe the factor Otterwell says, oh, okay, so you think they're going to be changing some hosts? They'll probably do some, changing a bunch of hosts. Imagine if Elon buys MSNBC. Did you hear this story? Did you hear this story, Nate, in your state? Did you hear this story about Trump, adding Elon Musk to his cabinet? Now, I don't know what kind of position this is. this is this is a made up position. Let me see. This is made up. This is a made up. I never heard this position in the cabinet. Donald Trump appoints Elon Musk to lead the Department of Government Efficiency. Have you ever heard of this one? I never heard of this one, Nate and Ottawell. I've never heard of this one. I think he just made that cabinet position up because he got support from Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. Man. What's that? Elon and Vivek. What that mean? Doge. What's that? What that mean? You talk about Dogecoin? What's that? DOG? Nate in the state. What that mean? DOG. Nate, I hope you are not black. No, Nate in the state is a black male. Go to his channel, Zed. Subscribe to Nate in your state channel. He is a black male. He did a great video out there inside Limon, Costa Rica. He showed the origins of the Jamaicans out there inside Limon, Costa Rica, why they're there, why they haven't left. You know what I'm saying? And that video went viral, Zed. So you'll be good to subscribe to Nate in your state channel. He did some research on the black Jamaicans out there inside Limon. He was interested in black people, which is Jamaicans, Zed. So don't say I hope he's not black. Just because he might like Trump or vote for Trump and not vote for a Democrat in this election, that don't mean you're not black, Zed. Like I said, check out Nate in your state's channel. He is a black American, and he did a great documentary on the black people in Limon, Costa Rica, and the history of them being brought there and why they had to stay there and their strife and their struggles. Zed, right there. You subscribe to this person's channel right here. Okay. All right. They're monitoring governmental financial resources, said the Ottawell. James, the one who was in Kenya, what's his channel? I'm a Colombian ninja. I'll take your cookie. Ain't never scared. CBS is getting sued $10 billion by Trump for election interference. Oh, God. Well, that's not that's not going to go nowhere. Mill money growth. Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah, this is cool. This is cool talking these topics, man. I'm telling you, we're growing this. We're growing this section. It's going to take a minute until we get this to where the travel news section is at. But I like where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Doge is the new position, and also the coin that Elon promoted. That's why it's funny. Oh, okay. Dogecoin. Yeah, I remember Dogecoin. Yeah, and so the government efficiency. Like I said, I think he just made that one up. Nate in the state. he made that one. He made this one up. Trump just made this one up, guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. But that's wild though. Somebody said Bitcoin is at 87,000. So yeah, I think it's gonna hit 100,000. That's gonna be crazy for it to hit 100,000. People are gonna just be, when it got down to like 22,000. People probably, if you had 22,000 lying around, should have got one, right? Should have got one. I stand corrected. Ottawell. Vivek and Musk are bought in to dismantle bureaucracy and drive large-scale structural reform. Okay. I stand corrected. You think that's a good idea, having Elon having that much influence over the president? Would he have influence over the president? I mean, he donated a lot. I mean, a lot of rich people be having influence over presidents and over politicians. I have no idea. I mean, this Elon Musk. Either you like him or you don't like him. I know he talks a lot. He talks a lot. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of crazy people that have influence over presidents over the years, that we don't know. We just know Elon Musk. We know him. We see him in the public. But I'm quite sure there's a lot of crazy people in the background that donate to these people campaigns and have influence. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I remember Trump. He had Omarosa in his cabinet before. That lady from The Apprentice, the black lady from The Apprentice. She was crazy. So people, but she didn't really have no influence. But people that donate, people are billionaires. They donate. No telling what there's personal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, like I said, give it 4 years, and then y'all come back and y'all vote again. But the Democrats got to go back to the center. They went too far left. They went too far left, man. I mean, Trump will fire half the people he hired today. Now, that was a problem he had the first time. They called it Survivor, and a lot of people were resigning or getting fired from the position the first time. Yeah, so we'll see. You could be there now, but 7 months down the road, you're not there no more. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, at the end of the day, it's policy, 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 policy. That's what people don't understand. Policy, policy, policy. If people are happy within the next 2.5, 3 years, their wallet, the Bitcoin is at 100,000, 120. Stock market good. Crime is not going rampant. There's some order at the border. I think people will be happy. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean the Democrats can't win again. I mean, I'm just saying, don't you? You're just gonna be. People will be happy if that happens. So, Elon is the modern day Tony Stark. Oh, right. Yeah. This is funny. This is funny. He is the modern day Tony Stark from the Avengers. Robert Downey Jr. Hey, we might start talking movies up here. We can talk everything else now. We might start talking movies. What you think about Tony Stark being being Dr. Doom, in Marvel movies, Robert Downey Jr. Now I know they're doing a multiverse, so anything can happen inside the multiverse. So that's that's the thinking. So Dr. Doom is going to be Tony Stark in the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? Robert Downey Jr. will be playing Dr. Doom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but shout out to you with the $2. That's 2 more beers. International travels with $2 more. That's another 2 more beers. Like I said, I got the 6-pack, 3 6-packs courtesy of my girl, Problems of Practice. But yo, what's up? I'm late to the party. Yeah, we just chilling. We chilling. 1:30 in the morning. We just was talking about the migrant crises. Leonard Roy came through. We were talking about Donald Trump's appointments. He appointed Marco Rubio. What do y'all got to say about that? He was a senator for Florida. He ran for president before. Trump used to call him Little Marco when they was running against each other. Now he is the first Latino Secretary of State. What y'all got to say about that? I don't have his photo, but first Secretary of State. Yo, what's up? I'm late to the party. Yeah. So let me see. International travel. Yeah, like I said, if you missed this headline, international travels, Mayor Adams blames Democrats' far-left agenda for Trump's growing support in New York City. And this is why I talk about the Democrats should come away from the left and come back to the center. This is a Democrat saying this, Mayor Adams, and I agree with him. So that's what I'm saying to talk about it. I agree with Mayor Adams. The Democrats gotta move back to the center. They have went way too far to the left. It's kind of their policies are kind of nichey. It's a niche. Their policies have become too nichey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool that you want to put this policy in. But you can't force that on everybody. You can't force some of your policies and shame people. Just you put in your policy and let it go. But don't, what do you call it? Lecture us. Don't scream us down and just shame us. Nobody want that, and that's what happened. So Mayor Adams said they just too far left. You know what I'm saying? Now I think that's a play for this right here. For a pardon from because like I said, he's about to go through trial himself. So he's going to be relying on this pardon opportunity from Trump. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Eric Adams urges President-elect Donald Trump to fix the border. So, so like I said, that's why, I'm like, put that up there, right there, like that. And I think this right here, Mayor Adams blames Democrats. So, yeah. So I think that's where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? International travels. That's where we at right now. Mayor Adams is facing imprisonment. You can't go by his words. Yeah, well, yeah, well, hey, but I agree with that. So I'm going by his words. I agree. I see. I didn't need to see the truth came out. Even though he needs the presidential pardon if he gets convicted. I agree with those words though. Even if he didn't have to say that, I see it. I already see it. So I agree with him anyway. I agree that the Democrats have went far left. So I mean, I agree with their statements. So now he has a motive why he's saying it, of course, because of the pardon opportunity. But he can still be right. You know what I'm saying? In certain people's eyes, you know. Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna be interesting. We got so much to talk about, man. The P Diddy stuff. Will he get the bail? He's gonna have another bail hearing. So much stuff over here to talk about, man. And this is I'm looking forward to doing all these topics, man. This is fun doing these topics. Let me see what else y'all got to say. Rubio didn't rock with neocons who are pretty much liberal Republicans. So Rubio, yeah. So we'll see how long Rubio lasts in that position. I believe Trump made a overture to the Hispanic people who voted for him, 45%. So he's like, look, y'all keep talking about Hispanics. Well, here's your first Hispanic Secretary of State. You know what I'm saying? So do you have it? He's a Cuban American, so we'll see. The Cubans came out big time inside Florida for Trump. So it's probably a give back to them. Let me see. He's Lizzie gobbling Trump to see if he could get out of jail. Like I said, well, and that's why I put this up here. I know what's going on. But a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with what he said about the left. I agree with what he said about them going too far to the left. I agree. If that's not the reason they lost, what's the reason they lost? You can't tell me that the majority of people that voted for Trump just didn't want a female president. You can't tell me that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to buy that at all, because that's just crazy. So you can't tell you can't tell me more than half the country didn't vote for Trump. I mean, didn't vote for Kamala because she's a woman. So if you don't agree that the Democrats went too far to the left, what is your reason for the Democrats losing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't, where did those 10 million votes go that went for Biden? They just sat home, or was the accounting error? What happened? Yeah. So let me see. Who else. When's the smoke show, Raze? Anything could be a smoke show, to be honest with you. Now, really, sometimes I can kind of instigate a smoke show if I really wanted a smoke show. I can kind of instigate it on the thumbnail, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of instigate it. But sometimes normal shows like this turns into a smoke show, impromptu. You know what I'm saying? But, we'll see. Sometimes we'll see. When we do a solo Travel Bros show, that'll probably be a smoke show or something like that. But like I said, but the thing is, these smoke shows, that's the thing. These guys come up here and, they participate, but then they want to do some extra stuff outside YouTube, or they go flagging because they got roasted, or you put something up here, or somebody put something up here, and now they want to go crying to YouTube, or they want to do lawsuits, or they want to. It's just too much. It becomes too much, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I slow down on that, because guys don't know how to participate and just keep it to the panel and have fun, be entertaining people, and we keep it at that. They don't know how to keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't know how to keep it at that and take things personally, then I just won't do the smoke shows no more. You know what I mean? Because guys don't know how to participate and just keep it to the panel. They get into their feelings and take things too personal, and they start like trying to dox each other. They want to call each other jobs and doing all types of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I slowed down on that because I don't want people putting up on each other in real life doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So Hispanics are quite unpredictable. I didn't see them flip a county in Texas that voted Democrat for over 130 years. Wow. 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 Yeah. Kamala shouldn't have said, I'm not doing nothing for Black Americans specifically. Black Phoenix Mars. What up? What up with you, Black Phoenix Mars? What up, Black Phoenix Mars? Salute to you. But the thing is, she still got the majority of the black vote, Black Phoenix Mars. See, this myth that she lost because of the black vote. No, right there. I just want to keep this chart. Hispanic voters voted for Trump 45%. Black voters only voted for her. I mean, for all right, my fault. Black voters voted for Trump 12%, right? Overall. Now, black men was 20%, but black voters overall was 12% for Trump. So that means there's another like 88% people, black voters, voted for Kamala. Guys, do you see this chart? 88% of black voters voted for Kamala. 88% of the voters. So they didn't really mind her saying she's not going to do nothing specifically for Black Americans specifically. Are y'all reading this? Are y'all understanding? 88% of black people voted for Kamala. She did not lose the black vote. Now, what happened with the Hispanic voters voted for Trump 45%. So that means only 55% of Hispanic voters voted for Trump, voted for Kamala. So that's what happened. So it was, but 88% of black voters voted for Trump. I mean, not, God damn it, I'm getting confused now. Voted for Kamala. So 88% of voters that are black, African American, voted for Kamala Harris. They stuck. They stuck with the party line, and they voted for her. Whether they liked the policy, whether because she was a female, because she was black, whatever. So the myth that Trump won because the black vote is a myth. And I'm showing you the chart right in front of you. He got 55% of white voters and 45% of Hispanic voters. Only 12% black voters. Those are the numbers. I mean, I'm not making stuff up. White woman, he got 52%. All women, 44%. I mean, that's the numbers right there. Those are the people that voted for Trump, right there. It was only 12% black vote. I guess that's an improvement, like over some years, but that a Republican get. I mean, I guess that's decent for a Republican. Well, black men, he got 20% black men out of that, and 7% was black women. But yeah. I mean, but I'm looking at Hispanics and the white voters put him over the top, really. It is nice to get, I guess, 12% of the black vote and not only 6%, But yeah, I mean, Raze, it just got too extreme in New York. They was giving 1,500 food vouchers to migrants per month. Yeah, and they did it, But the thing is, they got them. The thing is, they got them used to it. Now they're gonna take it away. Let's see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how that goes, and let's see. Hopefully, I mean, I would have just gave them like instead of $350 a week, I would have gave them $125 a week. Get them off of that slowly, and then just say anybody new coming here, they not getting it. I wouldn't have cut the people that's already here off because things can happen. You know what I'm saying? They used to that money now, and you don't want them to turn to other means and start doing stuff to get that 1,500 that they were used to. Now I know they're still gonna get food. They'll probably get the food ration, the boxes that they used to get. But you know what I'm saying. But hey, Ozzy, what did he say? Actually, Raze, a new number came out today. I believe it's now 60% Hispanic. 60%? Wow. Nah, I'm gonna have to see that myself. I'm going to have to see that myself. I can't believe that. I don't believe that. It could be. Well, it's probably a new updated. So we'll see. We'll see. I have updated numbers for you guys. I mean, I'm not saying you're lying to none. I just got to see the source where you got it from. This source. Let me tell you guys this source where I got these numbers from. Let me see. Let me see the source I got this number from. Where the hell is it? Let me see. Let me see. Statista.com. Yeah, Statista.com. This is the source, Statista.com. Source Edison Research via Reuters. So, all right, this was like a few days ago though. So maybe they did update it. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're gonna come to your mama's basement. Hey, they, a couple of Venezuelans they could come. You know what I'm saying? A couple of Venezuelans could come. Venezuelan females, and they could come. They good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Hey, 62% Hispanic. Interesting. Where did you get this from? So I can check it out. Play dog. What website? What source? So I can update and you know what I'm saying? That'd be wild. That'd be wild. I think you might be talking about Hispanic men. You might be talking about Hispanic men because right here, Hispanic men, they got them at 54% voted for Trump, and Hispanic women 37%. But overall, Hispanic voters 45%. So you might be talking about Hispanic men went up from 54% to 62%. That's probably what you mean. Now that's a little more realistic, a little more closer to the margins. You know what I'm saying? Well, I protect the two Venezuelan chicas that come over here to my basement. You know what I'm saying? I protect them. You know what I'm saying? I protect them. I hide them in the closet. They come knocking on the door. I hide them in the closet. They're not here. No one's here. Just me. It's just me. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, Unidos US. Okay, good. So I'm going to check that out. And all right, I have an update for you guys tomorrow because we talk some more about this. You know what I'm saying? No razor. So you're saying it is total. All right, you talk about total. All right, so I'm gonna check that out. Unidos USA. All right, let me see. 9 hours ago. So they updated that 9 hours ago. That mean he won the majority of Hispanic votes. But I gotta confirm that though. I gotta see it for myself and see if other exit polls is confirming that. You know what I'm saying? That's just not an outlier. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Venezuelans are baddies. Yes, they are baddies. Yes, they are. Yes, they are baddies, guys. Shout out to everybody who donated. Shout out to Leonard for coming up here and chopping it up. Shout out to all the moderators. Great job as always, mods. This has been a great conversation, fun, and informative, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Night Coder, black people will never leave the Democrat Party. Well, like I said, man, like I said, vote for who you want to vote for. Like I said, and I don't want to, and anybody that voted for Kamala, I don't want to insult them. You see, I don't do that. I don't insult people that vote for Kamala and say you stupid voting against your interests and this and I don't do that. And that's what I don't like other people to do that to other people. You know what I'm saying? You vote for Trump, oh, you stupid, you're this, you're that, this. I don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You vote for Kamala, you vote for Kamala. You know what I mean? I don't call you an airhead and an idiot, stupid. So I think people gotta get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Vote your interests, and if your candidate don't win, try again in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? The confirmed numbers or the numbers for that election night, the entire vote still hasn't been counted that night. Okay. So, all right. So we still got some more numbers coming out of these exit polls as for the demographics results and stuff like that. So we probably won't really know for like another week or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The real percentage of Hispanics and blacks and whites who voted Trump in and this and that, you know what I'm saying? The demographics, the breakdown. All right. Black people could be anybody, including Afro Latinas. Why would they do that though? Why would they do that? They already got the Hispanic. Why would they do that? Well, I don't know. I guess they poll and whatever you put, but I think a Latino person would put Latino, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the Latino from DR will put he's an Afro Latino, or a Colombian guy will put Afro. I think they will put they're Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably break it down like that. They make it easy like that so they can differentiate. Differentiate from Afro Latinas or Afro Latinos from straight up Hispanics. I think that's why they got it like that. They are interchangeable. Yeah, but I got to see. I don't know. I got to see how they. I just got to see how they broke it down, because I don't think they break it down like that with Afro Latino. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they even give that option. Because it'll make the tally more harder. You know what I'm saying? 63-37 Harris, Unidos US 62-37, 62-37. Interesting. Sneaky link. What does sneaky link say? All right, United.org. Hispanic voters back Harris over Trump by a 62-37 margin. So 62-37 says the Hispanic voters back Harris. So this is 62-37. So yeah, I'm gonna click this link and I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check all this out. Like I said, all these things are just coming in, getting updated since the election. So we're having, and I guess different polls and different exit polls that have different results. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. All right. 1:46 in the morning, man. I'm just chilling, drinking right now. Salute to everybody. We coming back live tomorrow. Like I said, we did 3 live streams today. Great fun. We'll be back live tomorrow. And probably with at least 2 live streams. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Because the way we going right now, we getting them in. We getting these live streams in. We got broad range of topics we doing. So we getting them in. While I got the energy, goddammit. Google Trump denaturalize. Okay, I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna have some more stuff for you guys that we can talk about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna be never ending. This gonna be, like I said, in 4 more years you have a chance to vote again. But we got to see what goes on in the world right now, and we see. We gonna keep updated with all this stuff, guys. So thank you, guys, everybody. I'm breaking out. Hit that like button or your way out, guys. We will be back live tomorrow. Until next time, I'm Raze, and I'm out. Oh, before I do that, this just came in. Right when I was about to put in screen, we got a $10 donation from all your views. Thank you for the $10. This is another 2 6-packs, right? Another 2 6-packs. I add the extra $2 from the $20 from my girl Problems of Practice. So this just came in. Ain't no effing conservatives up at 1 a.m. on Black YouTube talking about 304s in another country. How can you be more liberal than me talking about Democrat plantation? Gotta be slow. Thank you for the $10. Yeah, Nate. I was just about to. LOL. Don't quit super chat. Yeah, I was. Hey, Nate. I was just about to end it. I was just my hand was about to press in until this super chat came in from all your views, and I think he said, "Ain't no effing conservatives up at 1 a.m. on Black YouTube talking about 304s in another country. How can you be more liberal than me talking about Democrat plantation? Gotta be slow." So yeah. So he was referring to somebody who was talking about the Democrat plantation. Let me see. And somebody did mention about the Democrat plantation. Let me see. Missed that. Yeah, I can't bring it back up right now. It's too far down. I can't. Well, guys, do y'all agree with all your views? The $10. Y'all guys agree with all your views? And thank you for the $10. Look, Nate and State laughing. Ozzy says, "Damn." Oh man, hey, talk about 304s in another country. How can you be more liberal? Yeah, like I said, man. Right now, I'm in my mama's basement right now, so I mean, like I said, this has been a great conversation, man. I like these conversations. Like I said, we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow this portions of the channel. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people lose their cool and go at each other, but But the thing is, you know, I kind of want to keep that to a minimum because people just can't, you know, people can't, you know, just leave it at a nice spirited debate to entertain the crowd. They got to take it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They always got to take it somewhere else, you know? You know? Yeah, it's brick tonight. Anyway, it's cold. It's cold, Nate, in your state. It's going to be cold tomorrow. Keep the heat on. Shout out to Mama. Yes, shout out to Mama. Let me see. All right. Yeah, guys. So I guess I'm about to break out now. You know what I'm saying? That's all y'all guys got. You know. I'm gonna eat some of this chicken I got. I got some leftover chicken that I got. I had bought from Popeyes earlier. So I got another piece left. I'm gonna eat some of that and some bread. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna call it a night. You know what I'm saying? And this has been fun. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as you guys exit the building. You know, yeah. And I see y'all guys tomorrow, guys. I see y'all guys tomorrow. Have a good night.